Hello, and welcome to the Mild and Lazy Guys podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Matt.
And I'm Andrew.
And tonight, we have a very special guest in the house, the man, the myth, the one and only Jacob Big Jake Walker. What's up?
Hello, world. It's good to be out, fellas.
It's good to see you,
yeah,
man.
It's been a really, really long time.
It's been a really long time. Too long.
Yeah. Again, it was the last time, I think the last time I saw both of y'all. Maybe I saw you randomly at the pub, but
Yeah,
was
maybe.
that Halloween podcast. Yeah. Thought about it earlier today.
Which is one of our better ones.
I agree.
No, the numbers. I can show you the numbers. The number.
We have numbers?
I do numbies.
I can show you numbers.
I do numbies, baby.
Yeah, we got numbers. Let me see.
This is why we did the 3 seconds of dead air.
Yeah, so I can.
So was it like one of our higher rated or most viewed? Oh,
so
damn.
I'm gonna have to go back. I don't remember. Wasn't 2021.
It really might have been.
Yeah, it might have been. That was about 4 years ago, like you said.
It was a while ago.
They got analytics on this thing?
Yeah, 58 downloads.
58, dude.
Yeah, look at us.
That's almost 60.
That's what he
Look at
said.
that, baby. The tens and tens of listeners here.
Those are dozens of people around the world that heard this.
Look,
So if you're listening tonight.
I can show you how many total we got.
Damn, well, that's actually kind of nice. 3,560 total downloads.
Yeah,
Look
that's
at
Shout out
that
to
graph
Red
just
Circle.
shot down.
Yeah, shout out to Red Circle there.
Yeah, see, we got
we
some
got
dudes in
LA.
Brazil. We got a dude in Kenya listening.
Hell yeah.
So-
What's up, Kenya?
One dude in Kenya.
Shout out
Cambodia.
Kenya. Yeah, look at there.
Let's ride,
Paraguay?
baby.
Dude, that's so cool.
Yeah. So how about that?
Worldwide.
You need to screenshot all that and send it to me.
Yeah, well, I'll give you the login. You can just log in, dog.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
That's really not. You sound like a typical end user.
A what user?
End user, like a tip, like because I'm the IT guy. So the people.
So you look down on me?
Well, I mean, when I say, hey, you can really do this by just clicking this and this, and they're like, oh, it sounds like too much to do. I'm like, it's fucking 2 clicks, Martha. What the fuck? Why do I have to walk over here for this? It's 2 clicks.
That's your job, dog. Job security.
Fucking shit. Anyway, so yeah, what have you been up to?
Well, had my birthday a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
Happy
Knew that.
birthday.
Thank you.
Knew
Thank
that.
you. Went to Jersey Mike's because it's National Sandwich Day.
Is your birthday on National Sandwich?
Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah.
It's like fate or something.
You lucky bastard.
And I got this sweet General William Tecumseh Sherman sweatshirt. I got a new baseball glove to play catch with Owen.
I only support General Andrew Luck.
That's one of the best bits. I heard he came back too.
Yes, he
He
did.
returned.
He was lost at war for a little while.
He's a POW of war.
Found his way back to camp.
Thank goodness for that. I got some coffee because I get really bougie coffee. So my mom bought me some coffee and kitchen towels because I'm now officially closer to 50 than 25.
Yes.
So I get,
Yeah.
kitchen towels and coffee for my birthday.
I get you going for your birthday. Get you excited.
Wait, what?
Kitchen towels for your birthday. Get you
Yeah,
excited.
because I was telling Claire, that's like a practical thing we need to get. So for
Yeah.
my birthday, I was like, that's a fucking terrible gift. Like I didn't even get to pick them out. They're not very absorbent. I would have done a way better job.
Talk about being bougie with coffee. What's your coffee?
Like Fog's Bay or Fog Chaser, San Francisco Bay, and it's called Fog Chaser. Ben knows what it is. It's what we always bring to the draft house. And it is
Fucking
fantastic.
Ben.
It's like a 30 pack was like $40.
So
I asked that for my birthday.
I drink coffee every morning. Well, I'm not like a coffee addict, and it's just one of those things where I do enjoy bougie coffee when I have it, but I'm never going out of my way to get it.
yeah.
I'm just a classic Folgers roast, and it's just black coffee.
Yeah.
But then, we'll go to like 7 Brews or whatever, and I like iced coffee now.
Oh, I love iced coffee.
One of those things where it's like, never would have pegged myself for that gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd love to have myself
You never
pegged,
see
but
you got here and you're like, I never thought I'd be.
You like took a sip of Kelsey's and you're like, that was fantastic. Actually,
have you seen that video?
The hazelnut mocha iced. Ugh.
That the video is it's like a dude and he walks into a coffee shop and he goes, "Black coffee, please," and he slides a piece of paper to the barista and it says pumpkin spice latte, and the barista is reading it and he goes, and it pans back to the dude. He goes, "Black coffee, please," and then he looks down and it says pumpkin spice latte. So yeah. I mean, PSL, man.
Yeah, but it is funny because like if I go through a drive-thru or something, if I'm at Starbucks or whatever, I am the guy that just a black coffee.
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Anything in it?
No.
Are you being held hostage right now?
No, just give me a black coffee, please.
No.
Whatever your average black coffee is.
Oh yeah, I like sugar and a little sugar and creamer, like half and half.
I'll do it
So I
occasionally.
dress it up a little.
It's just again, it's like an old grandpa thing to me. It's like I just don't need it. It's like I don't even. The coffee's like it's just a habitual thing for me now at work.
And if you get the good coffee, that's what tastes good.
Yes.
Like the stuff I get, like it smells fantastic. I'll pick up a random pod because I have one of those. It's a single cup, so it's not even like. But I'll just fucking stick that whole thing in my nose.
I think if I don't until I got into an office setting, I didn't realize how ritualistic and just kind of how ingrained coffee is into kind of just like office culture. It's such a huge thing.
Yeah, it seems like a stereotype, but it's true.
No, it's very true.
Cameron Naramore was always the coffee drinker, like in college, his roommates or whatever. And it was my favorite thing to wake up, and he'd always have like pecan flavor, like all these different good coffees.
Yeah.
And it was my favorite thing just waking up to the smell
Just
of
the smell of it, yeah.
That's the best part of waking up.
Folgers
in your cup,
my
dude.
cup, baby.
Classic jingle right there. Better than that fucking Febreze jingle.
Yes.
Didn't we talk about that last time?
That's the whole fucking jingle. It's so stupid. I get mad every time I see a Febreze commercial. It's like some asshole's getting a check right now because of that jingle.
One time,
Matt cracking another cold boy.
Coldies, baby. It's Friday night, man.
It is Friday night. And Matt's at the house.
Yes.
It's something about Jake and I don't know, these cold ones being here.
Jake's just such a bad boy. He just brings it out of us.
Well, that first one went down too good. Here's the thing. You know, I don't drink that often anymore. But if that first one goes down too good, that train's leaving the station, and it's hard to put the brakes back on it.
You're just going down the track, baby.
Yeah,
It's like you just mowed the yard and then you started the grill and it's like, well, it's gonna be one of those days.
yeah. You just know
I'm gonna get a pack of Keystone. It's just one of those days.
the wife hears a Bluetooth speaker come on. She just already fucking knows. Like we're in for a fucking
Who the
night.
Stank starts playing.
Hey, but you gotta make sure that you're not too drunk to leave your phone connected to the Bluetooth device. Because you might have that bathroom break the next morning. It's like, blow your cover there, man.
Cheers, that Pornhub jingle.
The whole house here today. So,
shit.
PSA to everybody, the holidays, make sure you disconnect devices.
Yeah, that's good advice right there. That's life advice.
Don't want the in-laws here in your bathroom.
No.
Oh shit.
Oh, and that was another thing for Thanksgiving this year, because we got to rotate the holidays between the families. This year it's at my parents' house, and then we'll do her family on like Saturday or Sunday. So,
Yeah.
Jake, what's up?
Oh, not much, man. Same old. Working up in Carrollton. I think the last time, I don't know if I'd went to Canada the last time I talked to y'all or not.
You went to Canada?
Dude, yes.
I want to go so bad.
I've been
Beautiful.
on three international trips with work. The last
Fucking Pitbull over here.
dude, yes.
Mr. Worldwide.
So
For real, dude.
The Canada trip was a Western Canada. We took a bus basically from Calgary all the way to Vancouver over the course of like 7 or 8 days.
That sounds
That sounds like the
awesome.
way to do it.
Yeah, I would love that.
So if you shout out to Colette Travel, it's a weird. Like these group travels are for like seniors, but I mean you can look them up and find these things, and they're curated travel itineraries. And I would never travel internationally without that. Like,
Yeah.
So we went to Western Canada. Went to Banff for like 3 days.
That's got to be one of the most gorgeous places on earth.
Anything in Western Canada, all the way like Vancouver, it was wild because I did see like these high school kids that were going to prom or something that were like snorting what I could only imagine was cocaine, like right outside of Chinatown. And then like the tour guide was like, "Yeah, like Chinatown is kind of rough," and it was like everything you think rough means. It's just like open drug use freely everywhere.
I feel like that's a lot of major cities in North America.
Yeah.
But the whole western side of Canada is the Canadian Rockies, and it is absolutely brilliantly beautiful.
Yeah.
That was cool. Then we went to last September was the 80th anniversary, or last year was the 80th anniversary of D-Day. So we went in September to London, which was totally badass. We were in London for 2 days. We went down to Portsmouth. Then we got on a ferry and did the English Channel crossing that the World War II vets did. We landed in Normandy. Went
Holy
to
fuck.
all the beaches in Normandy.
The bunker still there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, it is a crazy, surreal thing to
Oh,
be
dude.
there. Like,
I bet you felt like such a pussy coming up on like a little cruise boat on the beaches
Yeah.
of Normandy.
well, these ferries are not little cruise, but it is massive. And like, so when we were in London, we did like the whole planning, like that. Like we were in London, and we went through like Westminster and where Eisenhower and
That's big. Oh.
like their war room type stuff, and then the planning phases, and then we went down to Portsmouth. With the tour guide was like, hey, yeah, y'all remember when y'all dumped all that tea in y'all's ocean that one time? It left this port, so it was like Portsmouth is a historic.
Cool.
It's the Annapolis of England.
Yeah.
So they had a bunch of these old historic wooden ships and stuff in dock. That was really cool. Then we went into northern France, low key, underrated, fucking gorgeous place. So we were in Normandy for like 4 or 5 days. We stayed in, I can never pronounce it right. It's either Cannes or Cannes.
Yeah.
But it's not the Cannes Festival. It's
No.
it's Caen.
Yeah.
And it is this like quaint little town. And that was basically 45 minutes from the hotel back to the beaches. And the scenery through there is fucking gorgeous. And then we left Cannes, and then we went down to Paris for 2 nights. And then on the way to Paris, we stopped at Monet's Garden. Again, that's a cool little place. Like, so that trip was that was badass. It was a really surreal thing. We had several veterans on the trip. I mean, old,
Oh, for like the anniversary too.
Yeah, I mean, there was one guy. His wife and him were both retired military personnel, and I feel bad for not remembering their name. But they're an older couple from like South Texas, and again, I go with people that sign up through my center, and then if the trip doesn't fill out, the rest of the trip is filled out by other just single people throughout the country or whatever. So they're from South Texas, and he was a retired sergeant or something. And he's part of this veteran group where they have like a little sign that says "We were here" type thing. And his wife was also a high-ranking administrative personnel for the military. She was supposed to have been in the Pentagon on 9/11.
Oh, shit.
The meeting that she was supposed to have had was canceled like 3 days before. Was the only reason she wasn't in the wing that the plane crashed into. And so we went to the National Cemetery at the beach over there, Omaha Beach, and he presented like this, like we laid the wreath for our group. Just a surreal type experience with these older people, like these older veterans.
Oh, I'm sure.
But when you go in there and like the fog's rolling off these hills, and it is every bit of the first 5 minutes of Saving Private Ryan, and like,
Shit.
it is so crazy. Like I'll have goosebumps right now just thinking about it. But that was one of the coolest things I think I'll ever do in my life is going to every beach of Normandy.
Definitely.
Damn.
And then just in March, we went to Ireland for 7 days.
Nice.
Went from Dublin. There's this really cool town called Dingle. Dude.
That's very Irish.
Yeah,
it's very Irish.
Went to the oldest pub in Ireland. Just beautiful. I mean, it's Ireland, and it was everything I wanted it to
Yeah,
be. So,
gorgeous green water.
yes, and it's idyllic. Like it is everything you think it actually is, and the people were just so. It really is pubs. They're just in there drinking. There was a horse race. It was Monday night, and it was before. It's in March, so there was no real sports or anything going on. And me and Kel went with me on the London trip and the Ireland trip. And we go in this pub, and we're sitting there, and there's a bunch of old people. It's a Monday night. And we see this one guy getting up and down from this table, and he's probably our age, maybe in his 20s or whatever. And then there's like a group of like 4 or 5 old guys, and he keeps just taking these papers, and he runs out of the building and comes back. Like they're just horse betting on a Monday night, like all these old dudes.
On paper,
like literally like taking paper bets.
That's when you make a friend.
Yeah, because right across the street, we didn't realize it was it
was like the betting house,
the book house.
Yeah, the book. Yeah.
And then it was like me and Keller just sitting there. It was like, who should we bet on? The winning horse. Like, all right, fair enough, dude. But I mean, just the whole thing of being in Ireland and the pubs. We ended up at this place where, golly, man, it was so much information that I'm skipping here, but he was one of the first people to get to the Antarctic, and he had a pub. It was like an inn, actually. Like he was a retired Navy guy, British Navy or Royal Navy guy, and there's a documentary about the first explorer or their first trip down there, and it's like they were stranded for like 7 months.
God damn.
And like everybody thought they died. And then him and like 2 other dudes like had taken the hull of another boat, like one of their life rafts, and they're just on a floating sheet of ice, basically. And then they go to the Horn of Africa or something, like this crazy ass story of like this human survival in the early 1900s. And then he just ended up dying of like pneumonia, like
after all that.
Yeah, like
Jeez.
just literally this war-hardened thing. But like they've actually, his family owned this inn for years, and in like the 1960s, his wife had finally passed away, and his daughter or whatever it was didn't want the building anymore. So, local from their community bought it from him, and the son of that person now runs it, and he's like this big historian, and he has like a model of the boat that they literally traverse through the Antarctic on.
Jesus.
And it's like a coffee shop pub type thing, and they gave us a bunch of Irish coffee like while he's sitting there telling us this story. I'm gonna be pissing myself. I can't think of it. I'm gonna look it up and I'll just shout it out here in a minute. But yeah, just some really cool life experiences that I never thought otherwise would have been able to ever do.
Yeah, I don't want to follow. I shouldn't have followed Jacob up with what I've been doing.
That's
Jesus.
like 3 hours of.
I got kitchen towels, and this guy fucking traversed the world.
Well, other than that, again, that's just catching you up on like the last 2 or 3 years of my life. Because otherwise, it is just yelling at dipshits. Again, I think the last thing I said was, if you're in the left lane and I'm coming up on you, you should fucking get out of my way.
Yeah.
Traffic still fucking sucks. Other than that, the 3 trips have just been the highlight of really the past couple of years.
Yeah.
It's like so beautiful. Once in a lifetime opportunities. Like if you ever get the chance to go to Banff, though,
I want to.
Do not pass that up.
It's in Canada.
It's outside of Calgary. Like we flew into Calgary. The hotel we stayed at is right across from the Calgary Flames arena, and then maybe 45 minutes outside of.
Was it just like naturally beautiful place we're about to look up?
100%. Like it really is the most stunning.
There you go, down in Alberta. Good Lord, that looks like a painting.
I might have some pictures on my phone.
Those don't even look real.
Y'all have to check out soon.
Yeah. So that's
There's like
Banff.
Lake Louise. Actually, that picture right there that you have it on
Right
to
here?
the left. No, up. That one.
Yeah.
I have that. I took that same picture. Like I have that on my phone.
Like that to me doesn't look like it's real. Like that doesn't look like it would exist. Like
No,
that
the
looks
water's
like
perfect.
that looks like something AI generated.
Yeah.
Here's some Monet Garden pictures, which I thought were badass. Just me trying to be an artistic photographer on my cell phone.
Just like cigarette dangling out of your mouth, squatting down, taking a picture.
But like all these super historic places in northern France.
That's what I would want to go for, is just for the historical value. Because those, we watch like The Amazing Race, and they'll go boat, they were like in Czechoslovakia, and I was like, this is like the most beautiful country. Like, look at the history here.
Yeah.
But that's like every city in every country in Europe, just because, they were more civilized for longer than we were. Yeah. Like, they had these structures 300, 400 years ago. It's amazing.
Well, yeah. But
Yours is cool with the fog picture, though. It gives a little added effect.
Yeah.
This is me with one of the little old ladies that I get to travel with.
Little sweetheart.
Miss Bessie's awesome. And I just get to travel with a group of seniors, and it really is just.
Oh, is that for work?
Yeah.
Hell you get paid for it?
Or
not the trip, covered? But I mean.
No, yeah. So the way the Colette thing works is like if I get, for every 10 people we get to sign up, basically they comp us a trip. Well, my work sends me, or not anymore because I actually have hired somebody to kind of do that for me, but it's more or less so if Miss Bessie breaks her ankle and needs medical attention, instead of her trying to call her emergency contacts, it really is like I'm a chaperone.
Yeah.
And it really is needed because Miss Bessie did kind of have a medical emergency.
Oh, no.
Scared the shit out of me.
Shout out Miss Bessie.
Yeah. Love her to death. She's such a sweet lady. But everything else, it was just, dude, I mean, it's just unreal up in Banff. But the pubs in Ireland or London, fucking badass. Yeah.
The London's on my... I mean, for obvious reasons, London is on my list just because I want to go to I want to go to an English. It doesn't have to be Arsenal. I would love it to be Arsenal, but I just want to go to a Premiership game somewhere.
So that was the bummer part. We were there during. They take that week off for the Queen's Memorial now.
Yeah,
it was a break, and there was no games going on it. But we were right on the Arsenal Tottenham, like where our hotel was. It was like
that's your team, right?
Yeah, I'm a Hotspur.
Forever.
And so, but like there was no real pub scene. I mean, the pub scene was great, but it was just one of those things where
I'm sure
we talked to all the locals, and they're like, "Yeah, it's just an off season. It's
like come back during the season, it gets so rowdy."
But Piccadilly Square, like just, and then you're just in these massive. The same way with Paris was like, other than the romanticized part of Paris, I would never go back to Paris.
I was going to say I've been to Paris. I thought Paris was a shithole. Been to Rome. Rome was a shithole outside of the Colosseum. In the
Rome was a shithole. There's
Rome
so much
is
history there.
Rome is a shithole.
Pantheon and
Rome is a
all that
shithole.
Well, see, and that's
no, like the Pantheon and the Colosseum.
I would see the historical
and the Trevi,
stuff is cool.
the Trevi Fountain, all that's cool.
Yeah, but just the modern.
It's just a shithole. These 1,000-year-old buildings. There's graffiti. There's trash everywhere.
See, I want to go there. I thought it'd be pristine, and they would actually keep this.
Well, we had when we were in Paris specifically.
This was I went 15 years ago, so it may have changed since then.
But we were only in Paris for like 2 days. It was also the week after the Olympics, so the bus driver was like,
they're probably tired of tourists.
Well, no, like he was like, Paris traffic is really this bad, but it's 10 times worse right now because they still had all the scaffolding up from like ESPN sets and NBC sets and all that stuff. But the people were just like, they really hate us. Like they fucking hate Americans.
They do.
Well, the feeling's mutual. You fucking turds.
You're welcome for saving your ass.
Yeah, you're welcome for not speaking German right now.
I was just about to say that.
I think outside of Banff, I would love to go back to Portsmouth because that was like this really cool English pub scene.
Yeah.
But the people
it's
in
a blue collar town.
Yeah. It was just.
Yeah, it'd be the place to go then. Like just working class, anywhere you go. Whereas I feel like Paris kind of stick their nose up, And
again, the way these trips are curated, I mean, they get you fast pass through like all the Lake Louise in Banff and stuff. It's just like you can't really do, like if you try and schedule your own trip, you have to. There's so many visitors to these sites that like you have to get on a scheduled bus route.
Yeah.
6 months out. It's kind of like if you want to go to the top of the Eiffel or Statue of Liberty, like you can't just walk in there and expect I've got some on reserve.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it was just such a cool, and then to be at the Eiffel Tower with my wife, like it's just, again, it's just once in a lifetime moments that, been a pretty cool couple of years. We moved into the new house 2 years ago next week sometime, but, invited your ass to a couple pool parties that you didn't come to.
I didn't get any invites.
Well, yeah, I do apologize for that. I'll definitely take that one.
Well, now it's just weird.
Yeah, but
you know what? I wouldn't have fucking come anyways. How about that?
Bring the kids. We love it. I mean, I bought this fucking inflatable slide from a estate sale that the kids just. It cost like $50, but
got your money's worth like the first week.
Yeah, but it's nice. The new house has been good.
Where's it at?
In Red Oak, like
Quail Run.
Yeah, it's literally. It's so crazy because my stepsisters still live in my dad's house. It's 5 houses down from my dad's house, and my mom we finally sold my mom's house last summer, but it's a 30-second drive. I mean, 15-second drive from my mom's house. Like, it's just my neck of the wood. Like, and again, it's not like a forever home by any means, but we just got a really good deal on it. And I was actually in Canada when Kel bought that fucking thing.
Really?
Yes. We'd been living at a DeSoto house, and I was in Canada, and her parents were in the process of building their house that they live in now. And she was actually she looked at the house for them. She was like, hey, I think y'all might like this house. And she went and looked at it, and they're like, no, we don't want to move back to Ellis County. And Kel's like, I really like this house. I was like, then fucking figure it out.
Yeah.
She really literally
just tell me where to sign.
Yeah. And again, I probably shot airsoft bullets into this dry rock or sheetrock whenever it was being built. Like I knew this house. Like I grew up in that neighborhood.
Yeah.
So I was like, I know what the house is going to be like. The people that owned it before us, put in a pool, they redid the kitchen and stuff. So it's a nice house. We got a terrible fucking interest rate, but again, we're happy, and it's just been a really solid couple of years.
Well, good. I'm glad.
Sorry, world, for catching you up on my life there.
That's what you're here for.
I mean, it's just us. Yeah. I mean, you're catching us up, and
Guy from fucking
Kenya
and Paraguay,
Cambodia, and Ben. Shout out Bertiker. He texted me.
Oh, Bertiker listens.
Apparently, I didn't think he did, but Thursday night he just sends me a baha text. I'm like waiting for the meme to load in. And he's like, thanks for the shout out about the Minus the Bear show on the podcast. I was like, oh, fuck, you listen? He's like, yeah, of course I listen. I was
assume all our friends don't listen.
I was like, I assume nobody listens to this. So thank you for listening.
Well, y'all need to announce when y'all drop episodes, because that's the only reason I don't listen as much. Because I'll randomly go through podcasts that I'll be listening to or whatever. And it's like, let me scroll over to the Lazy Guy podcast and see if they've dropped a new episode.
Yeah.
Y'all been pretty good. Y'all have done it basically once a month for the last 6 months.
Yeah.
I'll take a picture of this setup too, and I'll post that.
We've done
as a teaser.
We've really tried to do better about at least once a month doing one. I need to do better with the social media. I just hate social media.
You turned it over to me.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. If I'll take a picture of this and I already made a meme, that'll be what's coming up is this kind of teaser picture, and then it'll be afterwards with all the beer cans on the table and cigarette butts.
Well, that's why I felt like I just dropped all that knowledge bombs on you, because I don't have social media, so I don't nobody knows what the fuck's going on in my life.
Yeah.
Very few people.
And I need I need to do better about checking in with people and just reaching out.
No, you don't. No, that's part of growing up. I fight with Kelsey about this all the time, because it's one of those things it's this double-edged sword that I do miss it, but it's I'm so thankful that I'm not part of it, because you see all that shit that you don't want to see.
Well,
you know what I mean? Or social media wise.
I don't mean social media wise. I mean reaching out personally and touching you and texting you. Yeah. And I don't mean to bring the room down, but recently, the Cowboys lost Marshawn Neal, and you never know what people are going through. You never know how long you have them.
R.I.P. Kyle West.
Dude, yeah.
That was a wild.
That's fucking wild,
went to
dude.
That funeral. That was a rough one.
I didn't know. I told Ben, to keep me, let me know. I didn't know anything about it.
Oh, yeah. Didn't Jason say something about that?
Yeah.
What happened? What happened?
It was a motorcycle accident. Yeah.
Oh, motorcycle.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I remember that now.
But yeah, you just never know how long we have each other, and I just need to do better about reaching out. Yeah. You, Milligan.
Yeah, I want to see Eric again. That's why I said initially, if we can get a 4-man setup, we can have you and Eric on.
I'm pretty sure that fucker's playing D&D right now with
I'm pretty sure I'm on the wait list in case someone drops out from 5 years ago. I told him to let me know.
Well, it's funny because they got Riley Milligan doing it now too. It's like Joseph Nadsden.
Shout out Jay Nads.
Yeah. Clinton Henry and that group of guys.
That guy was in our league for a minute. Remember that?
He was.
But they do, but that's the way they do it. They use D&D just to. That's their.
Yeah.
The way to stay connected.
Yeah. I need to do a better job, but yeah, I mean, I've been doing nothing. We had a wedding last weekend, Landry, and I hope to God he's aged out of the ring bear. I hope to God he's out of the ring bear. And I don't think I have anybody left in my life minus Ryan that's not married. So
married, Ryan.
Unless Ryan gets married, I think Landry, that was probably his last one. But had a wedding last week, and it was quasi work related. It was two people that are regulars at the pub that got married, and so that's how they knew Lauren and Landry. But they're also defense attorneys, so one of them used to work in my office and then went obviously to the defense side. So I had people from my office there.
Shout out to the pub, dude. I feel like that's a place I run into more people. Like I catch up with people at the pub more than anywhere else.
It's a double-edged sword. I love that place so much, but I married my bartender, and now like I never go there because who wants to go back to work and hang out? But so Landry's a ring bearer. He did his thing.
It's funny you say that too, because I was always the youngest cousin, and I was always naturally like, until all the cousins got married, I was just naturally the usher. Like, hey. Yeah, cousin Jake, you want to be the usher?
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, yeah. So hopefully this is his last like ring bearer like appearance. I got a niece but no, she's. I don't think she's gonna get married anytime soon. So I think he's aged out. So I think this is the last one. But he did that last weekend. It was all the way up in Azle, and this like fucking God, it was gorgeous venue, like Spanish villa that was built by like a German architect for his wife.
I think that was spotlighted on like a
on the wall.
Texas,
it was on the
Texas show on Sunday mornings or whatever.
On the wall, they had like best wedding venue in North Texas from the Knot. The Knot, like 5 years running. It was gorgeous. They had like this dude. He was a German dude. He built it for his wife, and he was an artist who
Texas Bucket List is a show I'm thinking of. Texas Bucket.
He got his money from doing murals and hand carvings around just rich people's homes in Dallas. And then he built this villa for his wife. And then this couple acquired it from them and then turned it into a wedding venue. Very beautiful. Food sucked.
There's another little village like that a friend of mine got married at like maybe 10 years ago. I think he just celebrated 10 years, but it's like in Allen or like the Allen area, South Lake-ish.
Yeah, this one was in Azle, so.
But that's like a whole community though, right?
Yeah. So we did that, and then really just work. I live a really boring life. But I mentioned it to you about a month ago. But I can officially say as of Tuesday, I am a business owner.
Nice.
Thank you. It started out as a side hustle, and it started out with this car, and then that car, and then a couple other people's cars. And I was like, you know what? I have a knack for this. And then I started doing research, and I was like, oh, people do this they can actually make money at it. So I founded Premier Headlight Restoration, LLC. So
you going public?
Yeah. We're gonna take this thing public, baby.
Yeah.
No,
I got your
from the ground
because I need new fucking headlights on that truck.
You don't need new headlights. You just need them clean.
You just need them refurbished.
You need them refurbished.
Yeah, you just need them refurbished.
No, they're not dirty. I just want upgraded headlights. Like
I
need to it's so dim compared. Like I'm driving down the highway, and it's like, why are all these lights so much brighter than mine?
You think everyone has their brights on? Like, fuck you, man. Just happens that your headlights suck.
When I'm in fucking traffic for an hour and a half a day,
you notice ways.
I talk so much shit in my car. I'm in the car all day too, though. But I'm talking shit to everybody.
All day, every day. That's good, dude. Kudos to you. That's badass.
Yeah. So
you're talking to me.
Kudos to you for being in the car all day.
I don't know, man. It's kind of a bad habit. But yeah, kudos to Matt.
But yeah, so it's kind of scary because you don't know if you're gonna
open and take a pull off this whiskey for that one.
You don't know.
Just looking for an excuse.
You don't know if you're gonna make it, and so now it hadn't gone live yet. So I bought the domain. I've got the email hosting. I'm building my website now. I just went and did the business banking account today after work.
Damn, it's real legit now.
What else did I do? I got a business, I got another phone because I didn't want my phone number out on the internet for all the crazy people to have.
That makes sense. You can get business cards real cheap.
Yeah.
Claire always orders them for like $10 for like 500.
Yeah, so now I'm going to do business cards, and then I'm going to
go to Tire Town. They got racks that just all those places like Firestone.
So
they'll put your business card up there.
I'm going to do like the 2x6 little flyer type card, so I can drop them like on like the door handles if I see a car that needs it. Made the Instagram. So I've just been busy the last couple of weeks, like putting all this together. Got the LLC, put the bank account and the business phone under the LLC, so I can kind of separate. When people look me up, they're not going to find my address. It's just going to dead end at the LLC.
Yeah,
so
you don't want all that out there.
Yeah. So I think we secured our first sponsor for the podcast. It's Premier Headlight Restoration LLC.
Say, what?
Yeah.
Remember when we had
this podcast?
Remember years ago, we actually had a guy wanted to sponsor us, and it was called like ShaveYourBalls.com.
ShaveYourBalls.com.
I was like,
yeah.
Is this a fucking real thing?
He reached out to me. Cheers.
Here's the fucking Premier Headlight Restoration.
Thanks.
And Shave Your Balls.
And Shave Your Balls.
Dude, hell yeah, man, that's badass.
So yeah, so
here, I'll sit down for a minute.
We're gonna
finish this.
We're gonna just ramp this up and see if we can't make a go of it. And so in the beginning, my plan is, in the winter time, I can only book on weekends just because of daylight. 5 o'clock when I get out, it's already dark. So at first, during daylight savings time, it'll be weekends, but as I scale, I'll be able to book after work and, maybe even, do one before work. Cause average like that, like that Honda out there took me 20 minutes to do. And it went from, really bad, hazy, foggy, oxidized headlights to they look brand new in about 20 minutes, and I can charge $80. So, but they can charge anywhere from 80 to 200 depending on, cause the domestic cars I think they use a little bit heavier clear on their headlights. And so when you go to redo them, you have to really go down in grit. Whereas the Japanese cars and the Korean cars, you can start at like 1,000 grit and get most of that shit off. Whereas the domestic, you maybe have to go down as low as like 320 or 400 and really get that shit off, and then go and work your way up all the way up. But I don't want to bore you with all that. But yeah, hopefully I can scale this thing and get some side income and pay off some debt.
You gotta use those vacation days. You gotta save your vacation days and just like that. I've thought about doing like landscaping. Again, I was telling you all off the podcast about like my Christmas light.
Yeah.
Christmas lights like by Walker.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of those things when you find something that you can easily do that like, it's like, okay, I put X amount of time into this. I could easily pull this off. And, I wasted 2 vacation days, but made money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll sacrifice it.
Yeah. And I'm willing to sacrifice weekends. I want to get, some debt paid off, and, student loans are coming due now. So, I want to get those paid down, and it's something I actually oddly enjoy doing, as you can, you were here, hear me bitch about rebuilding that thing and everything I've done to that. And you came in and saw my board, and I don't know. It's just something about being around cars and working on cars. And I don't know.
Y'all have always been car guys.
Yeah.
Good guys. And
yeah, I don't mind the work. And if I can make money and
Con over here fucking covering himself in oil, trying to change dad's oil.
Dude, that was like 13 quarts of diesel that he didn't open the vent up, so that pan just overflowed immediately. Yeah, that was a nightmare.
Shit. All right.
Messed up my shoes. I got some free shoes out of it though.
I heard that. Yeah.
He's part of the Hey Dude gang.
Dude, the Hey Dudes are.
Hey Dudes
I had them on
at.
today too, but I don't know, they make my feet sweaty. So I just went to Reeboks.
So I'd had a pair of Hey Dudes, and we went to we floated the river for a friend's birthday back in June or something, and didn't even remember that I really took them with me. And got back home, and for months I was like, "Kel, where the fuck are those Hey Dudes?" She was like, "I don't know, where'd you put them?" And I don't know how she deals with me, because I will fucking forget. Yesterday I drove to work without my wallet. She's like, it was literally sitting on the counter. Like I forget shit all the time. And she was like, I don't know where the fuck you... I was like, well, maybe her dad has a pair that's similar. I was like, did your dad take them? She was like, no, why do you accuse my dad of taking your Hey Dudes? I was like, I'm not accusing him. I'm just saying, like, it could have been an honest
You
mistake.
accuse Bruce like that.
So fast forward to literally about a month ago, she gets this text from our friend out of nowhere. She's like, hey, did y'all by chance leave a pair of Hey Dudes? And Kelsey's like, oh my fucking God. Jacob's been looking for those things for like 4 months. She was like, are they kind of the black ones? And I was like, yes, those are mine. So she just had a baby shower. Friends live down in Wimberley, and they were up, they're from the South Lake area, and they came up and they brought my shoes back. I was like, oh my God, I fucking got my Hey Dudes back finally.
I wear my Hey Dudes to work at least twice a week.
Dude, they're so comfy.
They're so comfy, man.
I heard you said that they're like bro shoes, but they're not bro shoes. Like, they're just the comfiest shoes you can. They my fat fucking ass wears them out. Like, they bust.
They bust, yeah.
But I also am a grown man child, and it's like they're kind of cheap. I mean, you can get a new pair for like $65.
I don't think they're bro shoes, but they've gotten that reputation. I wear them with pride. I don't give a shit. I'm to the point to where I don't care.
Yeah.
Like, I much rather shop at Walmart now for or
no, yeah,
like
Academies or yeah.
Magellan shirt $9.99. Where can you get a fucking better deal than that for a brand new T-shirt? But yeah, anyway, I don't think Hey Dudes are bro shoes. They've gotten that reputation. I've got 2 or 3 pair. I love them. That and Crocs, of course. But
they're fucking lightweight. They're literally contour to your feet.
Yeah, they'll mold to your feet.
Big Hey Dude guy.
Oh yeah. So before we get into news/TikTok, I'm gonna wait because
old Buzzkill's here.
Old broccoli head ass is about to come in here and make his appearance. So
we'll just let that happen.
Actually,
and I'll just blow smoke in his face. Be gone.
Get out of here.
Spit some whiskey on him.
You're not only disappointing your team.
You're not only gonna let your team down, you're gonna let me down. That's what it felt like, dude.
What's up, Bob?
We should do a movie review next time.
Oh, now you're not gonna say anything?
Okay, is it because Jacob's here?
Jeez, fucking hater.
Damn.
That at least slammed the door. Did you hear that? He probably heard you call him a broccoli.
I call him broccoli head to his face. He does look like a broccoli. Looks like a llama.
Man, I had a chili bowl for like 5 years, so I'm always like, I can't talk shit.
Yeah, I never had a hair that cool. When I had a butt part with a chili bowl.
And then in high school, it was like
that is kind of
that
funny.
fucking emo look.
Yeah, with the shaggy, the slit across.
Oh yeah, it was right across here.
When you're done, you got somebody here who wants to see you and say hi.
It's not me. Go on, woman. Those groceries aren't going to put up themselves.
But I think the 90s was the butt cut look.
Yeah, it was.
Or in the chili bowl, and then now it's the whatever the Patty Holmes.
It's got to be the Patrick Mahomes influence.
Yeah, but and it's like that mullet look,
But what's wild is bagginess is coming back. The baggy jeans and
everything
quasi.
Silicone.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it all comes back.
Every fucking thing is silicone. You're gonna have the next generation is gonna be fucking prohibition. They're gonna be like, oh, wait.
Well, they already say that Gen Z and the drinking numbers are coming down.
And why did that start in the 20s? Because the fucking people were like, oh,
because they let women vote.
That's really where we went.
It's funny you bring that up. 'Cause I started rewatching Boardwalk Empire, and it's like the whole first season of that.
That's such a great show.
Some people blame the death of Harambe for the downfall. I say it's women voting.
It was the suffrage movement. Come on.
All right. Well, since my family totally did the opposite of what I thought they were going to do. Like I said, there's not much here in TikTok, the TikTok segment.
That's all right. We got a bracket to fill time. Plus, that was a 45-minute intro, by the way.
You should have just told me to bring my wife's Instagram account because Andrew just sends my wife Instagram fucking memes, and I watch it with her on a Sunday night.
All right.
It's catered just for you, though, dude. It's like NASCAR and wrestling with a little bit of like sprinkled in of sports.
There's one with the HBK. Somebody got knocked.
I love those edits where it's like a street fight and a dude will get kicked in the ear. I think I'm cute, and it's just HBK dancing around. I get like those on my feed like at least once every couple of days. I'll get an HBK edit.
Kel has 0 point of reference, but she laughs her ass off everything. Doesn't take much.
Yeah, my wife's worried about like me being like a horn dog. Instagram's like, it's just wrestling. It's all 90s wrestling stuff if I scroll it.
All right, so let me get the shit baggery out of the way. Do we got that? I think we got. All right, hold on. We're not hearing it. Let's make sure we got this. I don't know why this isn't picking up in our headphones.
Is this
here.
the Diesel guy?
No, he just looks like him.
He also looks like Chud's Barbecue.
You think he looks like Kevin Nash? Oh, wrestling reference.
Don't turn your back on the Wolfpack.
Too sweet.
My boy.
Let me see if I can get it on here.
All right, we'll just talk wrestling while you figure that out.
Yeah, figure it out.
R.I.P. Hulk Hogan.
R.I.P. Razor Ramon.
Yeah, man.
You know how tempted I am to like walk out of Chili's and just flick a toothpick on a kid walking in?
No.
What Disney
Again, another thing Kel hates
you
is the Razor Ramon. Like, ooh, I do that to her all the time. She's like, if you fucking do that to me, what's like, she'll say something smart ass. I'm like,
I'm going to steal that, dude. I'm doing that to my wife and still don't know
Disney
what
just
I'm
did
talking
blew my
about.
mind. Do you guys?
All right,
What Disney just did blew my mind. Do you guys remember the story I told you guys about the doctor that died at Disney Springs? It's like a January
peanut allergy or something, right?
Yeah, peanut or dairy allergy. And they served her something with it. She died at the restaurant. Like it was like a big deal. And apparently this guy, the husband, is trying to sue Disney Springs or Raglan Road or whoever because they felt like they were negligent, which is totally fair for a widower. This is bad. This could happen again. But apparently Disney is in court or whatever. They're having discussions because they say, listen, you've signed something that says you're not allowed to sue us. He's like, whoa. When did I ever sign anything? They said, well, in 2019, you signed up for a month of Disney Plus. Shut up!
Oh, they got
And
that in their clause.
that contract says we are not liable for any type of thing. So you cannot bring any type of legal.
No.
You can't sue us through anything.
This is going to the Supreme Court.
It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be crazy.
So when you do the accept the terms and conditions,
Yeah.
you're
It's literally
saying you can
That was a
never
bad
sue
pun on
Disney.
Yeah, lady dies of a nut allergy.
Yes,
So yeah, that's just
Dude,
I
because you
feel
never
like,
read
No,
what's
you
in
just-
that. I just hit agree.
I'm trying to get through as quick as I can to get to whatever I want to see, and I'm just clicking accept.
Yeah.
that brings me to a point that I also like. Again, I'm not going to go rant on this podcast, but like all the QR codes you scan, or like all the fucking go to our Twitter page, or formerly or now X, I guess, but whatever. It's like everything we do is some digital fucking contract that you don't ever again accept these cookies. I don't know what the fucking cookies contract. It's like nope, just reject. And like it's so weird to me how again nobody ever read those contracts back in the day anyway, but everything is so digitized now that it is like, oh, you clicked yes to this, so
Yeah.
it covered all these bases. Like
I get to have your firstborn child now.
Yeah. And it, especially like me, I have a little bit of a security background. People worry about their data and like, oh, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to sign here. Or I'm not going to accept these. They've got your fucking data, or they think they take. If you turn your phone off, right? You turn all the location services off. You power your phone off. They can still track you.
Really?
They still know exactly where you're at all times.
That's so crazy.
No, that's good to know next time I go hunting.
Why do you think they stopped allowing you to take the battery out of your cell phones?
Yeah, it's true. I mean, I used to have a BlackBerry, and that battery would just pop out. I've never seen a battery since then.
No.
Well, I thought it was their way of, because a battery can only be recharged so many times as Apple's fucking way of, well, your battery's dead. You got to go get a new phone.
Nope. That way.
That's probably a side bit too.
That way, Apple, Meta, Google, they can still track you. They know even if your phone's powered off, they know exactly where you're at.
Yeah, but that's horseshit. And then it just proves the power of fucking like huge corporations just trying to protect themselves. Cause
that's why I saved it. That's why, because I usually have one of those, because I know me and him, we can go off on it, and we fucking hate big. We rant about it all the time. So that one just popped up, and I thought that was fucking nuts, because he just signed up for a trial of fucking Disney Plus, and it's all encompassing with anything to do with Disney. And I'm sure we did it. I'm sure we did it with ESPN, because now ESPN and Disney.
Oh yeah.
So I'm sure. Yeah. So I'll save the funniest one for last, but this one kind of was close to home, and I know of this school just because I'm a nerd and I follow Texas high school sports really closely. So when I saw this, I was like, holy fuck, and kind of a big deal.
2 big Ellis County games tonight, actually.
Yeah, really big.
Yeah, my sister's actually. That's why I had that extra kid. It's my niece at my house, because my sister, her husband, and their son went to the game at it's Chalk. I still call it ballpark in Arlington. And I'm so glad they kept that. It's an amazing ballpark.
Yep.
Now, this girls' basketball game from Tuesday night is the whole country talking.
We're talking about Gordon, home of the Lady Horns. Now, Gordon's a 1A school located about 2 hours west of DFW, and Gordon's got just 75 students in the entire building. They played here at Plano West against the Lady Wolves. Plano West has over 5,000 students in their school, the third largest school in Texas, and Gordon beat them 49-42 in overtime in one of the wildest upsets we've ever seen. Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Now, this girl
1A versus 6A. In Gordon, they have been a powerhouse in 6-man for decades, and they've always had good athletics. But, I mean, upsets happen in high school, whatever. Or sometimes
Red Oak wins a state championship in soccer in 03.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in the house.
It's on his cock. It's a cock ring now.
How anybody fucking catch the license plate of that bus that I got fucking thrown under? Jesus.
Welcome to your own roast.
I'm in my own fucking garage and I get fucking killed. But a 1A and a 6A, you just don't see that. So I saw that and I was like, that's fucking wild.
Was it? Well, never mind. That was a stupid question.
What?
Do y'all remember?
I was going to ask if it was a playoff game, but it wouldn't be if it was 1A and 6A.
No.
You know, it talked about powerhouses. And again, I joke about Red Oak winning soccer state.
Oh, that's no joke, brother.
Well, but like, do y'all remember when Red Oak in like the 90s had that billboard right by Knox because we were fucking the best in volleyball?
Volleyball champs, yeah.
Oh, we were a powerhouse, dude.
And
we won state championship that same year that soccer did.
Yeah, but like there was when you turn onto Dobbits Road, what used to be Red Oak Road, I guess. But
Yep.
there was a billboard. It said, "Welcome to Red Oak, Texas." It was like one of those fucking old school small town billboards that said, "Welcome to Red Oak, Texas, home of the Lady Hawk volleyball team." And it was
state champs, 92,
92, 93,
yeah.
like all the semifinals we made. It's like,
I mean, it's actually pretty. It was like that and Buddy Grooms, like the only things we had to do. Boxcar Willie.
Yeah.
That's like our claim to fame.
That to me is like, that would, back in the day, that's the equivalent of some shit like that
Yeah.
happening. Like,
yeah. People in Gordon will talk about, because Gordon's out by where my sister lives, Taylor. They live in Eastland, and Gordon and Eastland are very close. But shit, people in Gordon will talk about that for the rest of their lives. I mean, remember that time the girls beat Plano West in 2025 or whatever? So, but here's the funniest one, and I have to show y'all this, and I'm bummed I can't get it to play up there, but here's this one. It's called The Fastest De-Escalation in Sports Beef History.
It's a Bears fan. It's a Bears fan. We have some common ground. We gotta start talking. How you doing?
Okay, you?
Nice to meet you.
There's nothing but handshakes, kind words.
Yes, sir.
He said, "Yes, sir."
Yeah. Have a good day. All right, man. It's a Bears fan. It's a Bears fan.
What are you gonna do other than just be polite at that point?
Yeah. They thought they had him until he turned around.
And he's wearing like a dope starter's jacket.
Yeah,
That guy's probably the coolest guy there.
Oh yeah, by far.
That's probably Shane Gillis' like cousin.
Dude,
that might have been Shane Gillis.
Random when we were in Ireland, Shane Gillis, we were in Dublin, and he was doing a show. Literally cool. Like a walk from the fucking hotel, and I didn't realize it when we were getting ready to go to Ireland. I was like, let me see if there's like a band in town or something. It's like, let's see what we can do like on a random night when we have a little bit of shit, like free time. And he was fucking in town, but it sold out. I was like, motherfucker.
Yeah,
like,
of course.
Side story to that, there was a night where me and Kel got, we went to this castle. It was like this medieval time style thing, but instead of it being like a jousting match, it was like how these people would come, like the townsmen would come in the 1800s or whatever to like these big dinners hosted by the king or whatever. And like we get off the bus and like, hey, do you want to be the king tonight? I was like, fuck yes.
Fuck yeah.
But have y'all like on Four Christmases, the holiday movie, and like with Vince Vaughn and Reese
Witherspoon, yeah.
And they do like they get signed up to do the baby the nativity scene. Well, when they asked me to do the king, I was like, fuck yes. And in my mind, I was like, I'm Vince Vaughning the fuck out of this. And so the guy comes up, he's like, hey, here's the story of the night. He's like, you're gonna be, there's 5 kings, right? There's 5 other kings in the evening. There's like the main king, and He was like, "You're going to be the bad king, and you've got to be. You're banished from the king's table because I had stolen one of his girlfriends or something."
Hell yeah!
And so, but I was the king that was providing the dinner that night. So he's like, "I'm going to have you come up stage." And then, the whole bit is, you're the one who has to try the food because the kings are afraid you're trying to poison them to take over the kingdom. And so he's like, just take a bite of the food and then fall over dead. It's like, okay. And I did. My big ass was on this little stage in front of all these people. And I, do the whole thing, and I just do the choking thing. And I just,
it's so dramatic.
Dude, yeah. Dude, that was a fucking cool-ass thing, man. It's just a random dinner and show type thing that me and
That's
Kel got to be
amazing.
part. Yeah. She's got a video of it. It's fucking hilarious.
She'll send it to me later.
Yeah. I'll tell her, yeah.
We're friends now.
Y'all are best friends from the sounds of it on Instagram. All right, so what are we getting into? You want to do Mount Rushmore, or we got questions? What do you want to do?
Mount Rushmore.
Where you want to go?
Mount Rushmore, questions, hills, bracket.
Okay, gotcha. So, in honor of having Jake and in honor of Thanksgiving being next week, we're giving you a double dose, just like that double plate we're going to get on Thanksgiving, of Mount Rushmore. So the first one is Thanksgiving themed. It's going to be our Mount Rushmore of Thanksgiving foods. I myself just did sides because sides need to be appreciated.
Plenty of options.
Plenty of options. And then our second one is logos, sports logos, sports team logos.
Yep.
I went all retro. That's just something I decided to do. All mine just happened to be retro. And of course, honorable mentions for both. So in honor of our guest, Jake, why don't you lead us off, and we'll go.
I like to do all of one and then move on.
Jake, let's start with you Thanksgiving. We'll do Thanksgiving first.
So my Mount Rushmore of Thanksgiving sides, number one, primo. You got to have mashed potatoes.
Okay, that's on mine.
I've got to have mashed potatoes to slop up all that gravy with.
Yeah.
And then right beside that is the stuffing, dressing, whatever your family may call it. I'm not a big mac and cheese fan, but you also have to have mac and cheese. And then my favorite thing personally is green bean casserole.
Okay.
Those are just the four. If you don't have those sides, then it's not a fucking Thanksgiving.
I'm flipping tables.
Yeah, that's just.
So green bean casserole and dressing were my honorable mention. So you covered, and then you covered one of mine.
And then honorable mention. It's not really a side, but it's another one of my we actually having our first family Thanksgiving tomorrow morning. Or jalapeno poppers.
Ooh, yeah.
That's more like an.
That's good anytime.
That's just good. That's a party. That's a party.
Do my logos now too?
No, so we'll go to his Thanksgiving.
All right. Well, I didn't do just sides. I just did Thanksgiving food.
Okay, let's bring it.
I did dressing.
Okay.
And is it called giblet gravy or
giblet?
Yeah.
Giblet.
Giblet. Yep. Giblet.
Man,
gravy.
my great aunt Bobby, which that's not her real name, but we called her Bobby, made the best dressing and giblet gravy. So
that's a great aunt. If the name is not Bobby,
I had great aunt Goose, Bobby, and Dot. And
Whoa,
none of their
you got
names
a great aunt Goose.
Yeah, she was a lesbian, dude. Shout out Aunt Goose.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
And then I had a great uncle that we just called Dum Dum. I never knew his real name. That was I can't remember her other sister now. She had 4 sisters and a brother. It'll come to me later.
That's a cool ass family. You got Dum Dum, Goose, and fucking
Dot, Bobby.
I had an Aunt Dot, Aunt Dottie.
Yeah, I think we this is common knowledge, but do you have an Aunt Linda
Or a Peggy?
Aunt Peggy.
Well,
It's either Linda or Peggy. I got both.
We have an Aunt Linda.
Yeah.
There's this meme I saw that's every white guy has an aunt that looks like Larry Bird. I was like, dude, that's spot on. Everyone's got that one aunt that looks like Larry Bird.
Oh shit!
She's the one always wrangling everybody up for the fucking family photos.
Yeah.
Fucking smoking Virginia Slims.
Chain smoking, and with the pouch, with the cigarette pouch. Yeah.
Number 2, I prefer ham over turkey, personally. Mashed potatoes with gravy. And my family makes this hash brown casserole that's cream cheese with hash brown bites, and then it's sprinkled on with cornflakes on top to give it a crunch.
Nice.
It's amazing. My mom's the only one who ever makes it, but it's so good. Honorable mentions, my favorite dessert personally is pecan pie over pumpkin. And then I just had turkey.
Okay.
Turkey's a little dangerous. I'm not going to fuck with the turkey.
Can I sidebar on this casserole real quick?
Yeah, sure.
The hash brown casserole. So it's Christmas related, but growing up, we've always done because our parents were divorced, we usually did whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas, we'd wake up and do breakfast with my mom. And my sister-in-law, the last couple of years for Christmas, has had these hash brown casseroles. Shout out Sister Val.
They're fantastic.
Fucking delicious.
They're fantastic.
Amazing.
Good breakfast casseroles are hard to beat.
Another side note, it's Aunt Hilda. That was her name's Hilda. Which is like a German sounding
That's very
name.
German, yeah.
That sounds very German. I'm pretty sure that was her real name. That was the only one who went. That was Dum Dum's wife. Shout out
Dum Dum and Hilda.
I never knew his real name, dude. It was just Dum Dum. Imagine being called Dum Dum by like nothing but like little kids your whole life.
What's up, Dum Dum?
What's up, you fucking Dum Dum? Like that's what I just call him, Dum Dum. I need to ask my dad why we called him that because he never talked. Maybe people just thought he was like dumb. Yeah.
What is Officer Doofus and Scary?
Yeah. Officer Dewey.
Yeah. All right. So mine, and I'm glad Jake only stole one of mine that was in my Mount Rushmore, which is mashed potatoes. It's got to be there.
It's got to be.
So for me, something my mom always made, and then my sisters have carried on the tradition, and then now Lauren makes it for me. But it's broccoli rice cheese casserole.
Yes,
love it.
I hated them as a child, and it wasn't probably until I was in my early 30s until I started liking them. But sweet potatoes / yams.
Oh, dude.
Candied yams. My God, dude.
The only sweet potatoes I'll eat is one Claire's make.
Look, I got goosebumps. I got goosebumps thinking about
potatoes. I'm gonna have Claire make you some sweet potatoes because hers are like my family requests. Like we don't like sweet potatoes, but have Claire make sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
You like it with pecans?
Oh yeah.
Me too.
Give it to me. And then this may be a bit controversial, but gravy as a side.
Oh yeah.
Like
rolls, mashed potatoes, turkey. It goes
ham,
with everything.
Everything.
It's the true binder to it all.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you don't have gravy on the table,
get the fuck out.
And it can be giblet. It could be just normal brown, whatever, turkey gravy. It don't matter.
And see, I haven't had giblet in 20-something years, man.
Yeah.
But that was my favorite because it had like egg, the white of the egg, and all this weird shit. It was all so weird.
Giblet gravy,
so good.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just because I'm thinking of food inside right now, and I don't really know if we have it a lot for my sister Val. Again, big shout out, broccoli cheese casserole.
Yeah.
But my mother-in-law years ago gave me a Brussels sprout, or like she made this Brussels sprout side dish. And that is like, I want that in every meal that I ever have. Like her Brussels, and again, Brussels sprout, because of that one instance, Brussels sprouts in general have shot to the top.
Shout out Brussels sprouts.
We're a big Brussels sprout household.
I've never had it.
I've been sleeping on them, dude.
We're
so good.
You
roast them bastards and put in some balsamic vinegar.
There you go. I'm about to say they're very versatile.
Sounds good. I would eat some right now.
You can roast them, and the outsides can get really crispy, but then the middle of them are very soft, and then you get the balsamic glaze, and you put the glaze over it. Oh my God!
This is a food podcast.
We really are just a food podcast.
It always comes around.
I'm familiar
as a broadcast. And then my honorable mention, y'all have already hit them: dressing and then green bean casserole.
So, what's your preference on pecan or pumpkin pie?
Dude, I'm weird. Neither. I'm a chocolate pie. My mom my mom always made me a chocolate pie. I'm a chocolate pie.
I mean, I like that too.
My wife will fucking scream to the high heavens because I'm not a pie or cake fan. So like. Those desserts don't do much for me. If I had to pick, it would be pumpkin or buttermilk pie.
Ooh, buttermilk.
I don't know if I had buttermilk pie.
Buttermilk pie is just...
Yeah.
It's such a classic, underrated
If
pie.
Benji was here, he'd tell you.
I think, me and Ben actually...
Y'all probably housed a pie together.
Yeah, well, we were at... There used to be a firehouse. It was called the Firehouse over in Ennis.
Uh-huh.
And it was like a little... Not deli, but they had a buttermilk pie. And he was like... Should we try it? And I think he said that your mom made his favorite buttermilk pie.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
And we had this conversation of like how buttermilk pie is a supreme fucking pie.
And it's extremely underrated. Like, not a lot of people talk about it. Doesn't get a whole lot of love.
But my nanny, my grandma, we had like 4 huge pecan trees in the house we grew up in. And before my grandmother passed away, like we would go out and my grandparents would make us all fill up 5-gallon buckets of pecans because they were all over the yard. And then she would make legitimate homemade.
Did she have the cracker where it had the handle and it slid it forward? Yeah, my grandma made me crack them.
And so, but like those are just like it's almost like a too sweet thing to me now.
Yeah.
So.
Too sweet.
But yeah, I'm not a
That's
big
Diesel. I'm Scott Hall.
Yeah. I'm not a big pie fan though. Like I in general don't go for desserts after big meals like that. Oh. Give me a candy bar. Like I'm a candy fiend. Like I like chocolate bars, but I don't like
Mount Rushmore next time.
Cookie guy.
Oh yeah, I'm the biggest cookie guy.
Cookie guy.
Cookies are my.
How do you feel about crumble cookies?
They're good. I mean, I don't like. I think that they're too gourmet, like in the sense that like. Unless you get them and eat them like fresh, and they like usually get soggy. Like they're a weird.
There's too much going on.
Yeah,
I just feel like they're the pumpkin spice latte of cookies. Yeah. Like they're too white girl. Like
yes,
just there's too.
And it's always a white girl working there.
There's a lot going on.
To be said though, they still are delicious.
Yeah, they're very good.
They're very expensive too, aren't they? Like
you're not. Yeah,
but give me like a classic chocolate chip cookie.
Yeah,
Nestle's chocolate chip cookies.
Give me a peanut butter. Give me
what's that? Toll House.
Toll
The cream already just cut. Dude, that might be the
squares.
best chocolate chip cookie.
I'm also a big fan of the fucking fundraiser cookies, like that you'd buy at like the tub, like when you're like a kid.
Oh, just a cookie dough in a tub.
Yeah. Like the schoolhouse. Buy this cookie dough. You know, it's like we need.
Oh,
20, we need
my
to sell
nephew
20
knows I'm
items
buying.
to get the pizza party.
You used to get a booklet like if I sell 30 of these, I get in a raffle for a bite, dude. Like a sweet Huffy.
And then those booklets always were like they always had like neon lights around the edges and shit. It's like, oh man, you got to get this. Or it's like, you get
my kid will bring home those Scholastic book fair, and I was like, dude, this is like core memories. I'm like scrolls like 3 pages of books. I'm in there circling with her.
Well, it pisses me off now because like we just get the link sent to us via text or whatever, and it's like these all fucking suck. Like I need the old school like gummy bear candies. Or like again, it's just the day and age that we live in. But it's like
what they'll do now is you'll send you a link and says just donate, and I'm like, well, what do I get out of it? Like, no, we just need money. I'm gonna need a tub of cookie dough if you're getting my money. And I'm not buying that popcorn because that popcorn fucking sucks. No. It's always stale.
You go to Walmart and buy the fucking Tri-10.
I was gonna say, dude,
we're in that season.
I was gonna say Christmas season. That shit's good till like February or March.
My mother fucking will eat that whole jar. That was her kryptonite.
It was like evenly dispersed too. Like I would get a handful of the cheddar, butter, and caramel. It would be evenly down one time I was done with it.
All right, so let's keep this train moving. The second part of Mount Rushmore, which is our team or sports logo, our team logos. Jake, kick us off, and as you go through it, I'm going to try to pull them up so we can all kind of see.
Well, no one else can see, but we can.
Well, we can see.
So I'm going to start with my honorable mention.
Okay,
all right, wild card
because
he's going to build up to it.
Logos and kits or uniforms are like I'm a snob for. I fucking love them. I think the Buffalo Bills, honorable mention. That
which one? Do you have years or
no? Just
the bill,
just the Buffalo.
Okay.
With the fucking stripe through it. It's that's an intimidating logo. Again, when all of Bills Mafia is also rocking it, it fucking looks good. The Montreal Canadiens. People forget like it. It's a C and an H, and it's Hockey Club of Montreal. And then rest in peace, Chief Wahoo. Like Chief Wahoo.
That's a good one, dude. Yeah.
Again, I understand the politics of it all, but that was a fucking classic logo.
Got some big ass teeth though.
Now for my Mount Rushmore though, I've got the Bulls, Chicago Bulls. That is like a pristine. There's like an intimidation factor.
Type in upside down. Have you ever seen the upside down logo?
Looks like a
pissed off crab.
Yeah. Looks like a crab.
Someone inverted it, and it was like it really does look like a pissed off crab.
I think that's like a nostalgia thing. That like growing up in the '90s, like it was everywhere that I went. It's just. I
mean, they were we were the team of the '90s in football, and they were that's not a good.
I just think that's a solid.
Look, go to the robot one. Now that looks more legit. Now it looks like a robot riding a crab.
Or
having sex with a crab.
Or fucking pounding her.
What is the new R2D2? Like, that's what that looks like.
Yeah.
Now you've ruined the logo for me.
Dude, it looks like a robot
riding a crab.
Riding a crab. Or like a cool little spaceship.
Yeah.
I hate to admit this, and Matt, you'll appreciate this, but the Arsenal Gunner logo is...
Oh, wait. I was going to do fart, but he likes Arsenal.
You can still do a fart.
I love this logo. I hate the fucking team. They're sworn enemies, but I give them props because I think the Gunners, like, that's just a clean look. Like, it's a badge. It's a fucking patch.
Is there a history behind that? I mean, they don't...
Yeah, there is.
They don't seem like the kind of, like, cannon type of army.
Yeah, I wouldn't know the history. I've just always thought...
So this one is just classic, but this one right here...
That's an old English logo.
So,
Look
at the AFC one over there, that 1930 one. Like,
yeah.
It's just
it's got to have some cool story behind it.
Yeah, and I'm sure it does. Munitions workers at the Royal Arsenal in Woolwich founded the club.
Oh, that's really cool.
They worked at the Royal Arsenal, so they...
Again, when I was going through these, I was
imagine if they still own the club, dude. They'd be fucking billionaires right now.
Nope. Stan Kroenke.
Is that from the Rams guy?
Yes.
Again, I hate to say that, but I think that's just for the history of the Premier League, and like that's just like if you were in the other side of the world, people recognize that logo. Like they know. Exactly.
Well, yeah, and same goes for Man U. I mean, in the Cowboys and Man U, and there are these global brands that anywhere in the world you're going to go and you're going to know immediately.
Not Everton.
Another, so this is college football related. It's the Florida Gators. The Gator head is the blue, that green fucking Gator.
I like the color scheme too.
Dude, and that's what a lot of this plays into.
Playing at the swamp.
Yeah.
Like all that. It really just all plays well.
I think when I look at a logo, and this is where I was really coming down for a lot of this, was like, if I look at that logo, does it invoke the fan base? Like, do I know exactly what those... Again, that's what...
I like the Gator in a sweater is actually pretty sweet too. And just the cursive spelling. They have 3 solid logos.
Yeah.
Again, that's just a cool ass logo.
See, I didn't know we were going to do college, man.
See, again, I just went all sports.
Yeah, I should have, because then I would have had a few more in there.
It's crazy because I don't have any... We talked about this like hockey logos, but they are the best logos. Like
I've got a couple hockey that I'm going to pull up, and you're going to be like, "Fuck, that's a cool ass."
I think I got 2.
I think my favorite logo, though, and this is just a wild thing that I've always loved, is the Milwaukee Brewers.
Dude, I talked about that with the glove,
and the ball,
the ball and the glove.
But
Hold
it's
on,
a B. It's an M and a B.
Yeah,
and it makes a fucking old school catcher's mitt. Like, it is a perfectly, like, for baseball, it is.
It really is. It's one of those iconic to me.
But have you seen, because I was doing some research, have you seen some of their...
Like, that's the MB and baseball. Like, that to me is like...
And then they got the grain, like the yeast grain or something like that.
I want you to look at this first one, though, the 70 to 77 one.
I can't really tell. You zoom in. Is that a guy hitting a ball?
It almost looks like that Astros.
Looks like he just struck out.
Yeah. That is, I don't know. To me, that's just so cool.
Nah. I like the 78
they
to
failed
83.
here. They failed here. These two,
that's what I'm saying.
They gave up.
From 94 to 2019, they were in a lull.
But look at here. He's right. I mean, it makes the M and the B. I mean, this one's fucking dope. I have a lot of memories of these two just because, I don't know, that's our coming of age time, especially right here. And, you got the wheat for the Brewers, but yeah.
Well, the 78 through 93 one is the one that I see.
Yeah.
And it's like also it's like the old school St. Louis Rams, like the blue and yellow, or if you want to say blue and gold, whatever it is. It's just a clean look. But I fucking love the fact that they made an MB into a baseball mitt.
And you don't even notice it, initially until it's pointed out.
But you can't get up like that. That's just, and there's a couple other logos that do stuff like that. I think, I'm pretty sure the Minnesota Wild. Yeah, they have like the Michigan, or they have the lakes kind of put in their new logo and stuff, but they just redesigned that so it's not super like memorable. But those are my 4. Again, there's I could go kits and fucking logos. I am a cuck for.
And speaking of kits, it's really exciting time because I'm gonna find any opportunity to squeeze soccer into this podcast. But the World Cup is it's here, and so now as we're turning the corner into the new year, we're gonna start getting kit releases for the World Cup that they're gonna wear, and I'm so excited. Like I'm excited and scared for the U.S. just because Nike. I wish they would switch to Adidas because just the past 10 years have just been boring, with some exceptions like the Waldo kits. I don't know. I mean, we were hanging out together back then when they had the Waldo kits, was just the white with the red stripes. I just wish we would find one like Croatia. Croatia, you see that jersey, you know immediately who it is because it's the red and the white checker. I mean, Brazil.
Yeah, Brazil's what I would think of.
I just wish we would stop cucking for money and find an identity.
Well, that's what whenever I was doing logos to it, and I had to try and really focus not on the whole kit because it was just like, what is the logo?
Yeah.
But I am such a traditionalist. Again, the NY Yankee logo looks great. The uniform's what really does that. The pinstripe. Everybody knows the pinstripes.
That's what makes them iconic. It's the pinstripes.
The Cowboy Star is iconic. Like you know that, but when you change it up to your point, like every other, like I hate the Oregon Ducks are great, but it's just the uniform. They change the uniforms up.
Yeah.
And to your point, it's just for fucking sales. It's like, hey, we can sell 17.
Yeah.
Everybody wants every different.
It's
uniform.
a limited edition. We're only going to do this for so long, and they make.
But how many times like the FC Dallas logo was going to be on one of mine, but you have like shields or things that are just iconic in the way that they look, and then match it with the color scheme or the rest of the kit.
And going back to FC Dallas, when we rebranded and we went from Dallas Burn to FC Dallas, we were the hoops.
Yeah.
And then slowly we went away from hoops, and we haven't had hoops in a kit in forever.
Well, see,
and that like
the Burns and FC Dallas now, it's like the ponies still run, like there's this cowboy theme to it, right? Like because it's the Mustang.
Yeah.
SMU's doing the same thing, but that like I wanted continuity through the whole thing.
Yes.
Like what is the lasting impact? And there's a lot of them, and I was trying to look across the span of all sports because there's a lot of fucking great logos. Like the Mount Rushmore of logos to me is very. You're gonna have your noticeable, or again, I think anybody can recognize Man U or the Cowboys that are Yankees.
Yeah,
LA. But the logos to me, those logos aren't much to me. It's just like that's the brand. The brand.
The brand.
Yeah.
But the logo itself.
I'm just looking at what I like.
Yeah, and that's why most of mine are because, like you said, it's the brand. But to me, I went and looked. I really picked out logos, not just the brand. And I think I'm going to have some surprising ones on there for other people. But when I reveal them, y'all are going to be like, yeah, I get it. Yeah. I totally get why you picked that. So,
First one for me, San Jose Sharks. The shark just eating that fucking that stick in half.
That's fucking classic.
Yeah, and I like that. I don't even know what color that is. It's almost like
it's like an aqua.
Yeah, it's like a dark turquoise or something, but I like that logo. I like their color scheme. Yeah, it's the more like
this one.
Like 2000. Oh, yeah. 91 to 07 and then the 7 to now.
See, like, they fucked up.
That one's stupid. Up. Yeah, because that just looks like a pissed off shark. I mean, he's not playing hockey.
But it's also like San Jose, or, like that whole West Coast vibe. Like, that's when you have to build it into the fan base, too.
Yeah.
Like, or the region. I'm so into that shit.
And I like how they're the only, team in San Jose, so they probably got rabid fans.
Again, because sorry to keep interjecting here. the San Antonio Spurs, the Spurs logo. It's
Dude, that was an honorable mention because I like both the Spur and the old school look with the color scheme where it just says Spurs behind those colors. Mm-hmm. I fucking love those.
That fan base, if you get south of fucking Waco,
it's Spurs country.
It's Spurs country.
Yeah.
And like that's all that city. Austin FC also has a pretty fucking dope ass logo, but
fucking
that whole
Broccoli
region,
FC.
that's all fucking Spurs.
Yeah. Yeah, they own it. They own it.
Number 2, the Las Vegas Raiders. I think they have a great colors. Yeah, that's one of those. To me, it's like an iconic look. They never changed. I don't think they've changed it dramatically, and like ever. It's been the same color scheme. It's basically the same logo. Maybe it looks a little more updated, but it's that badass. And yeah, see, like that fourth one over. I don't like that. That 1960, but after 63, they kept the same colors. Yeah, it's all black and silver, guy with the eye patch, helmet, and the 2 swords behind him, like on a shield.
I think 63 was cool because it's the Oakland.
Yeah,
I never knew that this one existed.
To me, that might be like my number one football logo.
That may be my number one football like color scheme, like the black and the silver. Like,
it's just
dude,
classic.
it's tough,
they never have to change it. It is.
And also one of the fucking like the fact that they moved to fucking Vegas though, like
sucks.
Not that has anything to do with the color scheme or the fucking logo, but it's the Oakland Raiders.
Yeah. Like Chris Berman saying it. Number 3 for me is the Vancouver shout out Grizzlies, and they moved it to Memphis and they changed the logo and it just doesn't look nearly as cool. But that fucking Grizzly dribbling the ball to me just goes hard. We're gonna look that up.
Yeah, that's a good.
It's a good color scheme.
Yes.
The logo, see the far right? Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
Yep. I love that logo. And then they moved to Memphis, and it just looks like a bitch ass bear. Yeah. It's not as cool.
Bitch ass bear.
That's crazy. Well,
as soon as they moved it,
I think the first time that I realized how important logos and branding were is when the Clippers changed their logo, and it looked like they just went to like what's that one font in Microsoft like Helvetica font, and it just said LA Clippers.
That was so,
or it just said Clippers. It just said, it was
just mailed it in.
That was the first time I was like, wow, they really fucked up. Like, that's a really terrible logo.
And now it's like a basketball and it says LA on it, which,
it's like you can't get that tattooed on you.
That's so fucking badass.
Yeah.
All right. So
he's gripping the ball.
Who's the first player that comes to mind when you see that logo?
Jason Williams.
Jason Williams for me.
White chocolate.
Yeah.
The white chocolate.
Yeah.
And then the last one's probably another basketball old logos, the old Toronto Raptors with the Raptor dribbling the ball. I guess these are influenced from like my childhood.
That's okay. So that was on one of mine.
Yeah, it's the old one. I mean, the new one's not bad. It looks like he just either slashed it or he's gripping it.
This one's dope.
That old Vince Carter logo, T-Mac. I love it.
And I loved how they had the little points at the top. How they had that on their jersey, like the trim of the jersey.
It's so fucking clean.
I wouldn't even object to the new logo though either.
That's what I said. It's not bad, but it's a downgrade in my opinion. Yeah. That was my 4. Honorable mention is the old Texas Rangers, where it's the baseball sitting on a cowboy hat sitting on a baseball. It
That's
says
in
Texas
my honorable
Ranger.
mention. They wore it from 72 to 1980.
Yeah, it's an old logo.
Yeah.
And then I had the Chicago Blackhawks, another hockey kit. It's classic.
I think every Chicago team really has classic because the Bears.
I made that argument once before that Chicago has the best logos all around with the Bears, Bulls, Hawks.
Well, and I think
White Sox and Cubs, they're all nice looks.
National Lampoon's made that logo even more visible.
Yeah,
or Christmas
Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, he's wearing that jersey. That it's like again, that's like a Chief Wahoo thing to me. Like it's
classic.
It's a fucking good look.
I got to get a Christmas sweater, like a star sweater.
We played the Avalanche. I'm sorry. They're doing when we play the Colorado Avalanche in March. They're doing this video game night, and the jersey that is the giveaway for that. I would not be opposed to them getting rid of
switching to it.
Get rid of the.
Is
neon.
that nice?
Well, yeah, it's just a clean.
Oh, I don't like the neon.
No,
look,
yeah, I hate that. I
don't like that.
Like it was supposed to be a one-off for Halloween, and then it was like, oh, we're selling a bunch of fucking these jerseys, and it's like they're fucking hideous. But
yeah, I don't like those.
But this one, I'll pull it up because I have it screenshotted on my phone because I got an email today. It's like buy tickets to this game. It's like I actually might because
I'll Venmo you money if I can get one of those. Ryan and Ben recently went to a game, and the giveaway was mullet hats, like hair sewed into the back of it, and it's really fucking clean.
We usually go. I always go get an A&M theme, like they have the college nights. But that same night was also Oktoberfest, so I got a Stein. It's just a glass mug.
That's just such an incentive to go to a game when there's a giveaway like that. I should take advantage of that. Next one for me was the old Charlotte Hornets logo.
Fuck yeah.
Where it's the Hornet dribbling the ball.
Yeah, that makes me think of
starter
jackets.
I think they that was a classic starter jacket. And they downgraded with their new logo.
Yeah.
That's what that jersey's going to look like. That's a good-looking jersey to me.
Oh, yeah, that's dope.
That looks
like
something they could wear every night.
It's like a modern, it's like a new, that's like an updated.
That's an everyday jersey.
Yeah. Anyway.
Last two's three more, because I'm bougie. The Mavericks 10-gallon hat.
Always, yeah.
Yeah, that was on mine, my honorable mention.
All right, look this one up. It's the New York Mets, where it's the ball, but it has the skyline in the background with the bridge.
The Mets were going to be on. Like, I had 1,000.
See that middle picture with like three of them? Yeah. There's two.
Right
yeah.
here.
I like the sky. I like how it's a baseball.
Yeah.
You got the bridge. You got the
That's
skyline.
dope.
I like that whole look.
Again, it tells the story of the team, like the region. It's not just.
Oh, I'm sure that's a specific area of New York that they're.
But I mean, it's
in
New
the
York,
bridge.
It's New York City. Like again, the Yankees have the NY. But they don't have the logo. Is just the fucking letters. That shows the region. Like even like the Arizona Coyotes, their old Coyote. It's
that was cool.
Hold on, don't start spoiling shit now. Shut up. Don't start spoiling shit now.
All right, last one.
I'll get to it.
This was a challenging Mount Rushmore for me.
I give one away. It's the. I think they made it. It was their old logo, and they brought it back to the Anaheim Ducks.
Oh yeah,
yeah. They brought it back. And
Yeah. It's nostalgic.
It's the one that D2 debuted.
Thank you, Disney.
Yeah.
If you're fucking making us sign waivers that we don't realize.
That was the waiver we signed, was to bring back the logo. I'm gonna go pee out in Matt's yard.
All right, that's fine. Yeah, just watch your head on that rack because I fucking racked my dome. Do you want me to wait till? You know what? I'm gonna wait till you get back to do mine.
I could list off 1,000 more fucking honorable mentions.
Oh, dude, I could talk kits. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and we're back. All right, everybody's peed. We got beer refills. There we go. Pop top. Let me take a pull of this here real quick. TX whiskey. Oh, it burns good.
It's like a bad boy episode, dude.
Hell yeah.
We don't ever do this.
Yeah,
we don't ever
this
turn
is like
loose
the third
like
time
this.
I think we drank on air.
I bring the degeneracy, baby.
Well, it's almost, I haven't seen you in
4 years.
4 years.
It's been about 4 years.
No, I think the last time I saw you, was it? Maybe it was right before the other podcast because it was Landry was just rainbowing it off the fucking back patio of.
Oh my God! I forget. Yeah, that sounds
I
right.
had some
Yeah,
tight shorts on. You were talking about my hog showing through too. Though.
you did. Your hog was out. You had your hog just fucking out for everybody to see. All right, so my Mount Rushmore, keeping with my my effort to just ram soccer down everybody's throat. It's the original Dallas Burn logo from '96 to 2004. It's this one. I mean,
That's pretty cool.
you don't get any better than that. You got the Pegasus tie-in with Dallas and Mobile and all that. The Pegasus building.
Earlier, but that
I knew you meant
That's
Pegasus.
that's when you knew you were making it to Dallas. You could see that little Pegasus on that building.
Yeah. So I mean, to me, you just the colors were. I forget the red, what Nike named the red color, but the green there is called wasabi green. That
actually makes sense.
The red and the wasabi green, and
I'll call that salsa red.
okay, salsa red and the wasabi green and the burn, across the front, and then
I don't know.
and then you go to this.
I like that.
I mean, I love SC Dallas. Like I love them. Like I was a season ticket holder at one point. I go to, I make an effort to go to 3 or 4 games a year. But you go from that to that, it's just ugh.
See, but I like this show. The Longhorn.
I was gonna say I'm not mad at it.
Well, they kept the tie-in with the flame in the middle of his forehead right there, which is the same flame.
I think it's cool that it's on a shield.
Yeah. So that's my number one. Is just
number one seed overall.
That's my number one seed overall. For me personally, just FC Dallas is near and dear to me.
That's probably nostalgic.
My number two, in from here on out, it's no order, but it's the Houston Oilers from 1980 to 1998.
That's such a good one. Do you know that the Texans actually like own the rights to that? So they're the only ones. Like the Houston Texans can't wear those.
Nope.
Which makes sense because the franchise did relocate. But
So
the color scheme is so pretty.
I mean, it's that blue and the red. I don't know. To me, that's just classic. That's Air McNair. That's
Warren Moon.
That's Warren Moon. It's Earl Campbell. It's all that.
So
even though it's a Houston team and it makes me throw up a little bit, but I don't know.
The color scheme, the logo, it's all good.
You know, and right here, you know, you got the blue back. I don't know. You just can't fuck with that. The oil derrick.
The oil rig name? Look, we learned about it in fucking early Texas. It was the first oil rig.
Oh,
fuck if I know.
I don't know. Shit, I had Coach McKinley for fucking Texas history.
I was gonna ask why did they move? Was it like financial? Because they were a successful team. I mean, they never won a Super Bowl, but they were always competitive.
I'm sure that fucker. It's just money.
It's just money, right?
Yeah, it's just money.
Which is weird because Houston's a big it's the biggest city in Texas.
Well, the fact that they did it and then they brought it back so quickly. Like, I mean, they were only gone for like 10 years. You know?
I was gonna say not even, right?
No,
they came back in like 2001.
They left in 98 and then they came in like they came back in like 02 or 03.
Yeah, something like that. So like 5 years. That's what's weird is they were like, oh, we got to get a team back in Houston because that's a huge fucking market. But yeah, that's actually a really good pick. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, so I think you had mentioned the Toronto Raptors, so I'll bump one from my honorable mentions up. So my third one is the Phoenix Coyotes, and it's the one
where he's playing hockey.
It's the one from 99 to 2003.
Who's that? Keith
So
Canuck,
it's this one right
what was
here.
his name?
Keith Kachuk.
Kachuk. That was it.
So it's this one right here.
That's what I think of. Oh, of course.
Look at that. I mean, that is
that's art.
Chef's kiss. I mean, you couldn't. Half of the
it's a fucking Picasso, baby.
Dude.
That's what I'm saying. It's art, dude. It's amazing.
And then I started looking in little details, like half of his face is a goalie mask. Like you got the colors, you got the moon. It's just so that. Nice. I mean, that's just Chef's kiss.
It's got that like Midwest or that Western
Southwest.
It's very Southwest.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's just Chef's kiss. It's
New Mexico, Arizona, Indian type field.
Please forgive me because I'm colorblind, but I believe there is some purple in there. Or is that
no
purple? There's no purple.
There's blue on the moon.
Is there blue?
Yeah,
okay,
it's a blue
so
moon. Matt's colorblind.
Forgive me, I'm colorblind. I thought it was purple, but regardless, it's. I mean, Chef's kiss.
The eyeball might be a little purple.
The eyeball?
Yeah.
You guys are fucking retarded. That is not purple.
No.
Not at all. Not in the slightest.
Well, they fucked up when they went to fucking whatever this is.
Well, they brought it back though.
Well,
they brought it back.
Kudos to the Winnipeg Jets because they were also on my honorable. The new Winnipeg Jets. That's a pretty salty fucking new logo.
All right, so to round out, and like I said, this is going to be another hockey one.
They have the best logos.
It really does. The whole kit is just the hockey's just on another level.
Oh shit!
You got it.
So it's the Vancouver Canucks. It's this one right here.
Oh damn, that looks good. They wore that
the other night when we spanked their ass.
Damn, those look good.
Where it's the skate and it spells Canucks. I don't know. It's just something about the colors and the way that it's slanting.
It reminds me of the American Graffiti, that movie.
Yeah.
It's very American.
I don't know,
Graffiti.
dude. I love that logo. I've always loved that logo. So Vancouver Canucks.
Compared to their other ones, like that one's.
They wore those throwbacks the other night with the stars.
Did you see Ranton with the fucking back spin?
I saw that highlight.
The best part of that, though, I think my captain, Jamie Benn, who I'll talk about here in a little while, just soft passed that up to him and just literally bailed off the play, like just moved out.
Just let him take it.
He just knew he's about to cook.
Well, it was a breakaway, and it was 2-on-1, and then he was like, okay. In most situations, they would have raced up to the goal, and then he would have decided. He's like, nope, I'm just going to. Before they got to the blue line, he soft passed it. And he took it in. And then if you watch the play from the behind the goal, he literally never got close. Like, he kind of skated in. But there was 3 other defensemen that tried to rush in. He just fucking did that pirouette. It was like,
When you got a playmaker like that,
And then
just get him the puck.
He went over there in the corner. It was like he said something in his ear, and I can only imagine. It was like, that's why I feel like you're the fucking.
Yeah, you're the fucking So I'll start my honorable mention with the Hartford Whalers. Like that to me is again
the whale tail,
chef's kiss. It's just it's always been a gorgeous.
That 72 to 79 is actually cool too.
Yeah, no, it's always been a great logo to me. You mentioned the Texas Rangers 72 to 80 logo, and then again in my effort to shoehorn soccer anytime I can, it is going to be the U.S. men's national team logo, the 95 to 2016 logo, which let's see if I can get it bigger for you guys.
That's what he said.
Ew.
Come on. It's going to be these logos right here.
With the shield?
To me, I just love that logo.
Which one did you say? 95 to 16?
These right here.
Yeah.
These right here.
Were the women wearing that when they won the World Cup?
Well, which one? We won one.
The fucking Mia Hamm.
Where she ripped her shirt off?
That was Brandi Chastain.
Yeah, but yes, Brandi.
So we won. The women won our first World Cup wearing this one.
Okay.
And then we won 2 wearing this one, and then 1 wearing this one.
The women have won like 4 World Cups.
We have the best.
The rest of the world doesn't fucking. Women don't matter in the rest of the world.
We have the best women's soccer team in the world, and we are the Brazil of women's soccer.
I did not know that.
And yeah,
I would have thought like Brazil or England, like where
they're slowly catching up, but still like.
But how does that make sense though? If they've been dominating for 100 years in men's,
again, this is like a global, and I'm not trying to be
no.
The rest of the world does not put money into women's.
He's 100% right. That's why in 91 when we won our first one, like it wasn't close, like because they still don't to a certain extent invest in women's football. Or in women in general, women's sports in general. That's why
any American sport, like you
women,
look at the Olympics, like maybe China does gymnastics or some China
Romanian gymnast.
But fucking
that what is that?
But women's sports
like an FBI
in general,
shield.
We have the money to let women do.
That was a Reagan administration right there.
Yeah, but no, I mean, we've just owned the space. We invested. Well, I think just us as a country allowing women the freedom
to do
it for one, and then we're so far ahead because you got to think nowhere else in the world do they have college athletics like we do, and that's where
that's a good point.
That's where a lot of the growth happened in the 90s.
It's like a minor league system
in the 90s, and I just saw the women's U20s are having a camp now, and I just saw the roster that got called in. And I think out of the 23 that got called in, I think 7 of them are collegiate players. Now, the others are playing pro somewhere, but 7 collegiate players are still getting called into the U20 squad. On the men's side, you would never see a men's collegiate player getting called into a U20 squad or a U17 squad or a U15 squad. They're all getting called in from academies and pro clubs. Yeah. So it's just we had such an early start and an early advantage. That's why we are the premier women's footballing nation in the world.
Yeah.
That being said,
it's not even close.
It's not even close. It's not even close.
Which again, it's like I understand why the women deserve to have more money to that point, but they don't have a lot of competition.
So this is my last one, and it's not really a team, but I saw an advertisement for a T-shirt, and it brought back a lot of memories. It's for a venue. Oh my God, I can't spell. It's this right here. Y'all remember the Reunion Arena logo?
I do not.
Y'all don't remember that?
No, I don't.
So I think it was this advertisement right here that I saw for this T-shirt. That brings back so many memories for me because I remember going to Sidekicks games and going to Stars games and going to Barnum and Bailey's fucking Ringling.
Yeah. Last thing I ever went to was a circus at Reunion Arena, like the year it got torn down.
And that was the logo for the arena. And I saw that and I was like, holy shit, that's a great logo.
The first Stars game that I went to was I never went to a Mavs game there, but I went to a Stars game there. That arena, again, I can't say that it was great because I'm sure it was a shithole. I'm 12 years old. I don't really know what good arenas look like. AAC is a cathedral, basically, which, again, that leads into a bitch fest on Mavs and Stars right now.
Yeah.
But that arena, it was centrally located. It was a perfect spot.
It's just a slab now. They haven't done shit with it for 20-something years.
The last thing that I went to was a Monster Jam.
Hell yeah.
We went to Supercross there.
Arena Cross.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went to a Monday Night Raw there, had an Austin 316 sign.
That I was about to say.
And I got to see Dennis Rodman as a Maverick play Michael Jordan as a Wizard at Reunion.
Saw a couple of WCW. Went to a few WCW
Fuck yeah.
matches there.
So I don't know. I saw that the other day and I knew that this was the topic and I was like, dude, that's just a nostalgic logo for me.
You can buy that shirt, man.
Yeah, you can buy that shirt. Yeah.
I know
it's
on
a
the
dope
run
shirt.
sheet we're going to talk about Dallas sports athletes, correct?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can I break this down real quick, though, between the Stars and the Mavericks?
Yeah.
It irritates me to no end that it's much bigger than just the Stars and Mavericks because they talk about it on sports talk all the time about how like NFL or pro stadiums only have like a 20-year life cycle right now, and it's like that's absurd. Why do you have to rebuild a new stadium? AAC is only 20 years old, like barely 20 years old right now. Jerry World is getting close to 10. Think about that. Like,
it opened in 08, 09?
Yeah, I was going to say, it's older than that. They had a Super Bowl there over like in 2012 or
10, 11.
Yeah.
the snow thing. But
Yeah.
regardless, AAC is not that old, and it's still a great venue.
It's beautiful inside.
It drives me crazy thinking that if the Stars are going to end up moving to Plano or Frisco,
Allen,
whatever the case may be.
Collie.
I love when they're located in the city, like the heart of the city.
But it's not just that, because I understand that the Metroplex is something different than most other major metropolises.
Cities,
like,
yeah.
Again, if you're in LA, or New York, those things kind of transcend. But if you're in Chicago, you can still be in Chicago proper. But for it to be the Dallas Mavericks or the Dallas Stars, you're basically DFW, which I have no problem with things being in Arlington. But if you're going to sacrifice all your Stars fans in Fort Worth, who already have to make a 45-minute drive to the AAC, and then you're going to move them north to fucking McKinney, like, you segment the entire Metroplex. And it's not like we have the infrastructure of a Chicago where you can just jump on a fucking train.
You can get on the L and go up.
Get there.
Yeah.
Or, again, LA, I'm sure, like, there are tricks to traversing LA to get to the stadiums, right? We do not have that. And so, growing up, I tell people this all the time, like, growing up in Red Oak, it is about, on a clear night, like, I'm not talking traffic, you can get from Red Oak from Waxahachie to Dallas in 25 minutes, 30 minutes tops. And now you're going to take that drive and you're going to add another 25 to 30 minutes just up the toll road to go to see. And then it's not just Red Oak or Waxahachie or Ellis County. People in Tarrant County, like Johnson County.
Kaufman.
You're driving an hour.
Mesquite,
You're creating it to where you literally have to rent a hotel room. Like, you can't just go to the game that night.
It's like a whole week. It's like a whole night thing.
So if the Mavs want to move it to Irving, that's one thing.
Mavs are going to Vegas.
Well, I really like, and that's
the fucking Adelsons just demolishing this franchise, pissing everyone off so they have an excuse to move.
When I heard Alex's rant, the Luka trade and that shit, and that is like, we just talked about Houston moving to fucking Tennessee. How are we one of the biggest markets and we're about to lose our basketball?
I think we're the 5th market in the nation.
How are we losing a basketball team? How does that happen?
It's a process. You you trade your best player, you piss off, the ticket sales go down, merchandise go down, so that they can say, look, we're not doing the numbers we used to do. We need to relocate and revamp this fan base. I think it's all part of the plan. Well, once the casinos don't hit, they're going to say, look, we got to go.
Well, yeah,
and they just moved their headquarters. Do you know Dallas Mavericks headquarters are now located in Vegas?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
A buddy sent me that. Yeah,
and but the Stars, like, it is the AAC created Victory Plaza, which is a cool thing.
That's so cool. I love that. And I love walking up to the
plaza, like the whole everything around that. They talked about it on a ticket a couple weeks ago. Everything in Dallas blew up because of that, and then you're going to remove that, and then again it comes back to what the fuck does Dallas have to offer? Nothing.
There's no more teams in Dallas after that.
Nothing to do.
There's no Dallas-based teams actually playing in Dallas.
And then again, as a bigger Stars fan, probably outside of the Rangers, 1A, 1B, Rangers, Stars, it drives me nuts, and it like I want to curse the heavens for like, do not move my Stars further away from me, because I love, like, you go to again, going to FC Dallas is a, we have to rent a hotel room because I'm going to drink and I'm going to enjoy my, like, it's an indulgence. I'm going there because I'm a rabid fan. And now you're telling me, well, I have to drive all the way back to fucking Ellis County. Like, there's no fucking L train. There's no quick transit.
That's a good point you're making about these other cities that actually have the infrastructure and the transportation to make that possible.
You're going to experience what I experienced when we got moved out of the Cotton Bowl. I mean, the Cotton Bowl, think about the Cotton Bowl.
It was the number one pitch, across the globe.
We hosted World Cup games there.
Yeah.
The Cowboys played there.
As a landscape person, there's been I say
no, he's not wrong. It was rated the number one.
The pitch was perfect. Like, the field of the Cotton Bowl is great. It's a fantastic fucking playing surface.
I got to go to that Winter Classic game.
Yeah,
January 1st, 2020.
Fuck yes.
So I mean,
that's a kit that I like. That's a badass logo, by the way, too.
So you're you know, if this does happen, you know, they're talking about the old Collin Creek Mall site. Yeah. You know, as that's really the leader in the clubhouse. You're about to go through what I've gone through since 2005 when Pizza Hut Park opened.
It's called Pizza Hut
It
Park?
was.
Toyota Stadium.
Toyota Stadium. Now it was Pizza Hut Park, which is way cooler.
That sounds so lame.
Dude,
it sounds like a kid would go there.
That's
where I host kids parties.
Adult kids, baby.
Man,
that too.
And Jake was there for a few of them. I had some times at Pizza Hut Park.
Video of Brittaker fucking passed out in a hotel with me and fucking Ryan with his sock half.
Hey, the first FC Dallas game I ever went to was with these two guys.
Yeah,
and Ryan and Ben.
I have that picture of us.
We met some people from like Ethiopia or some shit.
They were from
some African country.
They were from Africa. I have that picture.
Cambodia, shout out.
Lauren, where do you get those numbers up, dude?
I have that picture right there on my.
I'm looking over here like it's behind Jacob.
But
in the house.
I get again, like,
I need a copy of that picture, by the way.
You know,
I'll get you one.
The city of Plano and Highland Park. There's a few cities that are starting to back out of the DART transit thing. It's like, you just built the Silver Line. You've created those fast rails directly to the AAC. Like,
and they benefit so many people. Like, I don't know why you'd be against that.
You're taking it back away from them. Like, you can just drive to Dallas and get on the train and it'll drop you off at the Collin Creek Mall. I don't need to do that. Like, there's no I can't just jump on a train in Red Oak and get there. Like,
so is the plan for the Stars to move and the Mavs just?
No, they're both going to move. The AAC will just exist for concerts.
See, I thought the Mavs would move, the Stars would just inhabit that. No. The Mavs are the Stars too?
I thought it was reversed.
The Stars are moving. The Stars are moving.
All the news I heard is the Stars will go and the Mavs will stay.
Which that's the whole reason of this lawsuit, is because when it was started, the Mavs and again the city of, they both had to have their headquarters in the city of Dallas. By proxy, the Stars relocated to Frisco years ago, like literally like 2005, 2006, like a long ass time ago. Their headquarters have been in Frisco, Allen, whatever city line
it's Frisco
for years. And that's why
it's right there off Legacy.
That's why the Mavs went in and said, "Oh no, they broke this contract 20 years ago. And now it's like, well, you couldn't go 20 years with this contract. Like, it's been an understanding. And at that time, it was still Frisco was Dallas adjacent.
Yeah.
And then now it's, well, no, that's not Dallas anymore.
I'm going to take another piss real quick.
All right, go ahead.
But that just drives me nuts. And it's a logistical thing for fans. And you're taking again, I've got buddies who are huge Stars fans who live in Fort Worth, Keller.
Yeah.
What are you doing taking it further from them?
I feel their pain, man. I feel their pain.
That's what I'm fine if you build a new stadium and it's right at the take down the cathedral, as much as that pains me to say, and build a new make that a Wrigleyville, make that the DFW sports mecca.
Yeah,
that's the only place any of that should be.
Yeah,
because again, when you talk about logistics for the Metroplex. If you're in Fort Worth, now it's a 20-minute drive. If you're in DFW, it's a 20-minute drive. If you're in I don't give a fuck about the rich fucks in McKinney. They can afford to have a fucking driver drive them down. But if you're in fucking Cleburne, if you're in this whole south of 20 thing, you're minimizing the fact and you're segmenting the fan base so much that you're now no longer our team. You're just, and it just like Jerry taking it to Frisco too. Why is the Star in Frisco? Other than when people fly in and visit the city of Dallas or DFW, you're taking them to the Star in Frisco, which is not DFW. That's just so absurd to me.
No, and that's why
why is it not? Why is the Star not in Arlington or Valley? Why didn't they just redo Valley Ranch?
And that's why we get the DFW or Dallas. That's why we get that rap of not being a sports town. We're a winners town.
Yeah.
We're a winners town, but we're not a sports town. We're not Pittsburgh. We're not Chicago. We're Boston. Not Green Bay. We're a winners town. We support winners.
Yeah.
And we're just going to go. We're going to go. Our ownership groups are going to go where the money dictates they go.
But that's what, as a Stars fan, it's the most successful franchise in DFW for the last 30 years. It's not even close. We have more conference championships. We have more
finals appearances.
Just literally playoff games. No.
Yeah.
Well, playoff games. I'd say Rangers made 3 World Series and won 1.
Yeah, we've made 3 Stanley Cups in the last 5 years.
Yeah, but they haven't won one since '99.
That again, but
if you're grading on success,
in that same time period, it's equal success. Then, if you're saying it's one championship versus one championship,
we're talking 3 years ago compared to 26 years ago.
But I'm not saying 3 years.
You said recent history.
But
how far is recent?
The last 25 years, what is the most successful franchise we have?
Texas Rangers, because they haven't won one. Stars won 26 years ago, so you dated yourself out.
Okay, we'll go 26 years ago.
Okay, you got me.
But even again, it is semantics.
Mavericks have 3 finals appearance and 1. It's basically just not the Cowboys.
Yeah,
it's like a 3-way tie for first, and then the Cowboys.
Even FC Dallas has a championship appearance since the Cowboys.
It's just the Cowboys who haven't done anything.
But that's and I'm not disputing. I'm not going to sit here and argue anything more about that. But the Stars are unquestionably, in my opinion, the most successful franchise.
If you're talking playoff wins, then yeah, because 7-game series and all that.
But they've been to the playoffs in that 26-year span. We've missed the playoffs 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, If you're talking playoff appearances
now,
and not just
now we don't recognize it because they're the 4th rated.
Oh yeah, they're the fourth team on that pyramid
roster, which I totally understand. But that's
no, you're totally right.
Me,
you're totally right.
It's not even close. I'm not a.
You're 100%.
Fuck Jerry. Fuck Frisco. I want the Dallas Stars in Dallas because that represents. And again, I don't care if you change it to DFW Stars. It represents the Metroplex. It is. McKinney is not the Metroplex. I don't care how much they keep trying to force it. Frisco is not the Metroplex to a Dallas, a DFW born and raised kid. That's not the Metroplex.
Not even close. Can I give you?
And I feel for it's like the Chicago Bears moving out of fucking Memorial. It's no, it should be right there on the fucking
on the lake.
On the lake.
Remember they're talking about moving back though. Have you seen the drawings for it? I remember a year ago. I saw a rendering for it, and it looked fucking dope.
Yeah, it looks dope.
And like they moved Denver, the Broncos moved, but like they made it to where it's still accessible.
It's right off the highway.
Yeah.
I think it's 25 that runs through there.
I had a conversation with people who are Denver fans, and like the state, like we don't mind it because the stadium is, it's better, but they didn't dome it. It's still fucking like it's Denver football.
And I was just in Colorado about a year ago this time, and it's right off Interstate 25 or whatever runs through Denver. I mean, it's boom, it's right there. Let me give you not a little bit of hope or even counter argument, but again, in my attempt to cram soccer any way I can, FC Dallas's reserve team, which is called North Texas FC, they were playing their home games in Choctaw, but they're now building I think it's a 12,000 seat soccer specific stadium in Mansfield, right where 287 and 360. They're building
the dead end, basically.
Yeah, they're building that's where their home is going to be. And so for me, that's 15 minutes or 20 minutes right just down 287, and boom, I can go to watch third division soccer. Yeah. And I'm gonna get season tickets.
And there's a Texas Roadhouse.
And there's a Texas Roadhouse right down the road, and a Jersey Mike's right down the road. But to me, that's the first sign of a team coming closer to me,
yes,
rather than further away.
And that's so rare.
It's so rare.
It's only going to be like north of Dallas from here on out.
It's so rare, and I can't wait for the stadium to open next year, or I guess 2027. I'm gonna have season tickets to North Texas FC, and it's gonna be a 20-minute drive, and me and Langer are gonna be able to go there and create memories.
Well, there's been that long rumored thing about like Disney had a plot in Midlothian, right? Or like,
I never heard this.
Oh yeah, I've heard rumors that they're like Disney years ago had like bought land and basically between Alvarado, Mansfield, Midlothian, and there was going to be another resort potentially, like because it was
like a Disney World.
Yeah, like a legit another expansion, maybe not as big as Disney World or Disneyland, but there's going to be a. I
mean, that would make sense. Like I said, we're the 5th largest market.
But again, that's like, why would it is selfish. It is purely selfish. My whole argument is like, you could put something in Midlothian or Mansfield or like not Venus. Like there's land there that is, it's 360 from Arlington to where that stadium would be is 25-minute difference. And you still have the heart of the Metroplex having it accessible.
Can I share a pipe dream with you? And again, it's soccer related, and I apologize to our 2, 3, 4, 5 listeners that don't care about soccer, but the U.S. soccer pyramid is ever growing. You've got MLS at the top. You've got USL League Championship, USL League One, MLS Next Pro, and then you've got several other tiers below it. You've got a team in Denton called the Denton Diablos. You've got a team in McKinney called the McKinney Chupacabras. You've got...
Where's their logo? Because
it's pretty dope.
Why is that not on the board right now?
It's pretty dope. But the reason what I'm about to say, the reason I'm going to say it is because they started a USL 1 team, which is the 3rd tier of U.S. soccer in Sherman, which isn't that much bigger than...
Sure, man.
Which isn't that bigger than Waxahachie. I can see a time and place in the future where Waxahachie gets a USL 2 team or a 5th tier team.
It's a London model.
I can see it. Because in England, every town has a team.
Yes.
They may be in the 7th or 8th tier of the pyramid.
But then you get a Ryan fucking McElhaney and fucking homie
Ryan Reynolds
to
buy it. But no, I see a day where Ellis County, we will get some sort of minor league, just like Cleveland with the Railroaders.
That's huge for them.
I do believe there will be a day and time where Waxahachie will get some sort of NPSL or USL team here in town.
Well, that's fine and dandy. Again, it's just when I talk about pro sports, it's just like I don't know why it's going all the way. Like you're damn near in Oklahoma
because that's where the money's at.
Yeah,
that's
so it's all just about money. There's more money north of Dallas than there is south of Dallas.
But I know that obviously.
Yeah.
But it's just that you've already priced us poors out, and now you're taking it. So why would I support you? Like
yeah.
And it's like I can't say that against my Stars, obviously, but
I'll never say it against FC Dallas.
Yeah,
I'm still
They're
going
counting
to
on people like us to still be like, well, fuck,
I'll
it's
go
an extra 30-minute drive. I guess I'll have to do this.
I guess I won't have 7 beers. I'll only have 2 beers of your $30.
All right, so
Shame,
we're at 2 hours. Do you want to get to questions so we can keep this train moving?
Sorry.
No. I accounted for this and I hoped for this. I love this. This is great. This is great.
Hate that though. I really do. It's been
it's terrible. It's terrible for Stars fans. It's terrible
for the fucking we're not gonna have an NBA team. Like
you don't think Cubes will step in and
no, he stepped away for a reason.
No,
but now he's stepping back in.
But that's because he realizes how big of a fuck up
it was a big fuck up.
But he didn't he did it because he doesn't want the day to day. Like he wanted to be with his.
But he thought he was still involved. He thought he still had like a voice in the organization. And they basically said
if they do jettison to Vegas, like you say, you don't think there's a world.
It might be 5 or 10 years, but there'll be another team.
And you don't think Cubes is involved in that?
But would you ever root for him?
It would take time.
It would take time.
I could never. And it gets back to the Dallas sports athletes. There's you can never put a name associated with that team that should always be associated with that team. That team does not exist anymore. That team's in Vegas if that happens. Like that again.
So you don't think there's people in Houston that root for the Titans? I'm not being argumentative. I'm just asking.
I'm saying that 100% yes, for sure. But I'm not going to root for an LV Mavs.
And I don't think I could either.
Oh, fuck no. I wouldn't vote. I thought you were talking about if the team if they relocate another team or they expand and get an expansion franchise.
In my scenario, it would be an expansion
franchise.
Yeah,
it's expansion. I'm not voting for the fucking Vegas or Mavericks.
But I can't. There's a championship involved in that. And a key fucking figure of this sports franchise that you can't replace. Like you can't hang a banner in the Wall of Fame when that team is not here anymore. That's my point. It's like you've took a franchise that was again. There's bigger.
Well, are you saying that in Vegas they won't hang a 2011 championship hanger?
They shouldn't.
They shouldn't. Absolutely.
No.
That happened in Dallas.
But they again. But if a new existing franchise coming here hanging you can't rename it the Dallas so and so's and have a 2011 championship banner that doesn't exist.
I agree with that too.
It's a totally different team now.
But that's what I'm saying. You can't put the Dirk statue in front of a fucking new.
That's true. They can't. They can't associate
might
with
as well
Dirk
take it with you when you go.
You can't there's an inherent. You can't erect a fucking statue of fucking Dirk in a Mavs uniform in front of the new Desperados fucking team.
Shout out Dallas Desperado. Did think we'd get an AFL reference, but
that's what it is.
No, you're absolutely right.
That's what I'm saying. Like
you got to take that statue with you.
Are we going to lose our fucking NBA team? Like that, it blows my mind.
There's a good chance we do.
Anyway, but just a fucking butthurt.
Just a 30-minute side note.
Let's get to questions. Let's keep this bus moving because we got a bracket, boys.
I hope one of those questions was.
Yeah, this is going to be this
Star Smash relocation.
Oh god.
Okay, is there a frozen food that's better heated in a microwave rather than an oven or air fryer?
Is there frozen food better in the microwave?
Hot Pocket. It's better in the oven, dude.
It's way better in the oven.
I think the answer is no. It's better if there's an oven air fryer option.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'd really have to think if there was a frozen food that was better in the microwave versus the oven.
If
it just gets crispier and just overall better if you have the time.
I'll just the time is what it comes.
Well, it's a Sunday and you got the day off, right?
Yeah.
Cowboys start at noon.
The answer is no. Then it's a little.
Yeah,
bit. But I was going to say
the
little
There's certain things that are acceptable to put in the microwave, but they're not
breakfast sausage biscuits where you throw it in the microwave.
I've never put it in the oven though.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
but
true.
would it not be better if you heat it up in?
I've never tried it. Okay, side note, because a guy at work had, you know how like the Jimmy Deans you're talking about?
Yeah.
He
Jimmy Deans.
microwaved his with the package on it.
Whoa.
Yeah, and he was like, "Oh, it like keeps the moisture in it." Like,
Have you not done that?
I've never done that, and
That's
I
how I
thought,
do
can
it.
you microwave plastic wrap like
Yeah.
that? That's what he said. He broke the
No,
seal,
I
and the
always
steam
wrap
came
it-
out, and I was like, "Did you just heat that up?"
I
wrapped?
Towel?
Paper towel.
No, yeah.
You
Oh
paper
yeah,
towel.
that's what I did. But he kept it in the plastic wrap, and he was like, "Oh, it keeps the moisture locked in and makes it tender and better." And I was like,
So,
"I've never fucking done that before."
We used to get.
I would wrap a towel around it.
My dad was a huge fan of the like cheeseburgers you get from like Sam's Club,
Yeah.
and those
Yeah.
you leave them.
Yeah, that was a big boy.
You leave those in the plastic thing.
Yeah.
And so one day, randomly, I was
Weren't they called like Big Boys or
Yeah.
like Big Chub or
Yeah,
something like
whatever,
that?
you know,
Big Dude, that's your new nickname.
No, that's episode title. That might be episode title.
they're fucking high school cheeseburgers, right? I mean, they're
Yeah.
like,
School
soybean.
burgers.
but you cook them in the bag. And so one day, I was like,
That literally happened like 4 days ago, and I was like, "Buddy, what are you doing?"
yeah. But I also, did you realize you could heat stuff up in a Ziploc baggie? Like you,
No, because I would think the plastic would like melt.
No, they're heat graded for that.
Fucking NASA bags over
Yeah.
here.
I hate to be the fucking like.
But it's also like the frozen veggies, the steam bags.
The
That's-
steam
Well, yeah,
bags.
that's true. That you got to cook up. We're like the 90-second rice. I mean, yeah.
I
that
just
makes
had one of
sense.
those today.
You looking something up?
No, I'm writing Big Chub as a potential title.
All right. Here's another question. Something you ate as a kid, but you don't eat as an adult. For me, it's fish sticks. I had to eat those all the time
Dude, I
growing
love
up.
fish sticks. Dude.
I got fucking burnt out by like 2001. I was like, I'm never eating another fish stick.
I never eat hamburger helper because I call it my poor food. And
Oh my God.
Like we ate beef.
You can get
stroganoff. No, like love my mom. God damn it, if I never eat a fucking other beef stroganoff hamburger helper. Also, it's one of those things I started eating again recently. Fucking Pop-Tarts. Like I went years without fucking a Pop-Tart.
What's your go-to Pop-Tart? Because I got a wild card.
I got a cherry. But
Oh, bro. That was my wild card. Nobody likes cherry
Dude,
Pop-Tarts. That's my number one seed.
Cherry and my wild card, and it was just because when it came out when I was a child, it was the blueberry rat, like the
Blue Raz.
purple with a blue swirl.
That was so 90s.
Yeah.
So for me, and piggybacking off you, that something I ate as a kid, and then I stopped and I swore I never would eat again, and then I've slowly started incorporating it because she loves it.
Booty.
It's ass eating season all.
All day,
You know, it's kind of
Booty eating season is a good show title.
Write that down.
Right now. All right, he's literally writing down. We
Did you ever put butter on your Pop-Tarts though?
yes, yeah. That's how.
butter on a cinnamon roll though. That's something that
God.
Claire introduced me to, and that's like next level. Heat them up, put a little butter on it.
I don't like cinnamon, so I don't eat.
You don't like cinnamon rolls, dude? Cinnamon rolls on Christmas Day has been a tradition my entire life.
Us too.
And my wife was the same way, so it just carried over.
So to
Jacob's just shaking his head.
no to finish
Fucking weirdos.
something I ate a ton of as a kid. I went away from it and said, when me and Lauren got married, I said, if you ever bring these into the house, just go ahead and draw the papers for divorce.
Salmon patties.
But then I started again, egg noodles.
You like egg noodles?
I do now.
I think we've talked about this. I have no problem with egg noodles. Like, because there's something with your mom, right?
My mom made them all the time.
Okay,
I
we've talked about this.
Hated it.
Yeah.
And Lauren loves egg noodles, and
They're versatile, man.
I told her, I was like, dude, do not bring egg noodles in this house. You can cook whatever you want, and I'll eat it, and I'll ask for seconds.
And Lauren was like, okay, that's weird.
She did, yeah.
She needed an explanation.
She
probably.
did, and I was like, I ate egg noodles so much as a child. I never want to see them again. But here in the last year, she'll make, and she would do it separately. She would make like a Sunday roast, like in the crock pot, which I
Crock pot, hell yeah.
fuck crock pots. But she would make Shout out Howard Dean.
Shout out 2004.
She would make her roast, and she would make me rice, and I would have my roast over rice, and she would make her egg noodles. And then one day she started doing the whole thing, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Don't make me rice. I'll eat the egg noodles, and I'll be goddamn. Fucking,
dude, you took a break.
The egg noodles are fucking good, dude.
Text Ben, be like, thoughts on egg noodles.
My brother.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll get a response on that in a minute.
Yeah.
Matt's on it right now.
Move on to the next question.
I'm gonna save this one for last I got like 15 names of potential Hall of Famers for the NFL that I want to see yes or no answers. But okay, this is a store that are closed now. You can bring one back. Hastings, Circuit City.
You can stop at Hastings.
Yeah, kind of. Circuit City, Payless, which comes in clutch for kids. Toys R Us, Blockbuster.
Oh, that last one.
I think it's still Hastings though, because Hastings encompassed all
books,
that.
Movies, records, video games,
merchandise. I got a sweet Limp Biscuit and a corn shirt from there.
It was basically Hot Topic, Blockbusters, and Barnes and Nobles all wrapped into one.
Dude, Hastings was the fucking
one
shit.
Stop shop. And you could add Starbucks because the one in Waxahachie added that coffee shop. So
excellent point. Okay, Jacob just fucking ended it right there. It's Hastings, dude. It's Hastings.
Yeah,
I literally spent thousands of dollars. Like when I got my first job, I'd get paid and I'd go to Hastings and just drop money.
It's like a Friday night like this that me and my brother and Jamie would just get in the car and instead of hanging out at Walmart, we would just walk around fucking Hastings. Like
I got so many old wrestling VHSs, and I'd watch all the old pay-per-views.
We were too poor to be mall rats, but we were fucking Hastings rats. Like,
can I say though, if there was any store worthy of going in the space that Hastings occupied,
Aldi,
Harbor Freight.
It's good. It's good. Get some good fucking.
All my shit.
This guy's a slut for Harbor Freight now.
It's Harbor Freight, dude.
What a man.
I go in there. Lauren, she just drops me off now. She drops me off, and she'll go do whatever, and she knows I'm good for an hour.
Dude, that was a hot spot back in the day, though. That whole little shopping center.
Yeah.
They had posters. I remember I had a Blues Brothers and a Muhammad Ali knocking out Sonny Liston, like 3 feet by 2 feet poster. I mean, it was fucking huge.
Dude, yeah.
It was like my whole wall was Blues Brothers and Muhammad Ali.
I would also, I know there's still some around, but the Family Video that was like,
yeah, that closed. That was clutch because it was next to Marco's Pizza, and if you bought a pizza, they'd give you a pass for a free movie rental, which was the greatest promotion I've ever seen.
I went and rented The Godfather.
We drove. Was that the same truck you got on a fucking flat tire? Do you remember that?
Yes, I do.
That was after we stayed at your brother's house. And we made a bet that same night for Miami playing Notre Dame, and I lost that bet. I told Claire about this because I still remember it vividly. I was living on Water Street. We went and got like the whole Godfather trilogy. I made it to like halfway through the first one because it was the next day. Yeah. And I was like, dudes, I got to go. I had a newborn at the house. Yeah. We went back home, and that was the day a chicken randomly jumped the fence and got in our backyard. So I remember sending y'all pictures of this chicken in my backyard, and I was like, I'll never forget that weekend because that was at your old brother's house, or your brother's, I don't know if he's still there or not. It was current house. Ryan was there. He hooked up with Shauna, and apparently they're a couple now or talking.
Good for them.
Yeah, good for them. Kelsey was there. I'm pretty sure Kelsey's there. Eric and Christina were there. I was like hanging out with all y'all. And what a fucking good 24 hours that was, man. Like that was I have vivid memories of that night. Okay, this one just happened to me recently. So how often do you pee and you think you're done peeing? You put it up only to have piss all over your pants.
As I get older, it happens a lot more than I want to admit.
I told Claire this question. I was like, that's like 3 times a week for me.
I don't know if I pee so much on myself, but the dribble effect.
That's what I'm talking about. You think you're done, you put it up, and it just gets on the inside of your shorts.
And the worst is, a lot of days at work, maybe you're the same. I have to wear, dress-ish attire, and I have lighter colored khakis. And so for a minute, I'm in the bathroom doing this, and I'm like stretching out, and I'm like trying to generate heat to like get the spot to go away.
Pro tip, you just got to go to the action pant, like the fucking
the dry fit ish. Yeah, I've gone.
This guy's had that problem for so long.
I've gone to
figured out the solution.
No, but every time you walk out of the bathroom, it's like you untuck your shirt and you're just like, oh shit, I got to get to my office.
Yeah, I got to get to my seat. Yeah, I got to get to my desk.
Fuck. And then you sit in your office and you're like, please dry before I stand
up. Yep.
Please fucking dry off again before I fucking.
Yep.
Yeah, it does happen quite a bit. I was going to say less about pissing on the pants, and Kel she's always like, how do you not make the toilet? It's like, I make the toilet every time. She's like, there's piss all around the bottom of the toilet. It's like, I don't, like, there's a stream. There's bound to be some dribble that just like.
It's the floor. I get so much on the floor, or you just shoot it and it gets on the back rim. Yeah. But with Owen now, like, he's a big boy, right? So he's got to stand up and hold his little dick out, and I swear he waits
still bigger than Dad's.
Dude,
thank you for having my back.
My boy's a shower and a grower, okay? But he just waits till the last second. He goes, I gotta pee, and he'll fucking take off. And if he gets in there and it's just immediate, just streaming, I'm like, dude, you know when it's coming.
All of us,
can feel it, like.
All of us late 80s and 90s kids, I've not met one dad who has a son who's like, his dick's bigger than mine already. It's like, we all just had fucking child peeing, I guess. Like, everyone was like, dude, like,
he's already got me beat.
Like,
that's why
it's the steroids in the chicken, dude.
Yeah, we just missed out. Maybe it was the cocaine that all the parents were on in the 70s
and the
80s.
fluoride in the water.
Yeah, like every boy dad that I know is like, yeah, dude, he's got a hog. Like,
dude, they complimented him at the hospital when they had to circumcise him. They're like, yeah, that was a really big skin. And then another nurse was like, that's one of the bigger ones I've seen. I was like, that's a fucking weird thing to say to a 3-day-old baby, but I'm glad he's got a big peen. Got it from his father, from his grandfather, I guess, on the other side.
Every girl's like, it's good.
Yeah, it's average.
No, it's a good size.
It's okay. It's okay.
I was just saying, don't call it fucking cute. Like, that's the worst way to describe it.
Meanwhile, your nurse who sees hogs every day is like, oh, that's a good one. It's like, motherfucker. Not one time has that ever been told to me.
It's really cold in here, guys.
Except for when my balls were just sticking out at the fucking pub. Matt gives me the biggest compliment. Dude, your hog.
Dude, your hog looked great that day, dude.
It's a good hog day, I guess.
Speaking of that,
taken a picture.
Speaking of that, I told him this experience, and you may have heard it on the pod, but I got referred to the urologist because there's a little trace amounts of blood in my urine, whatever. So
getting old.
I'm in the urologist office, and he's a Nigerian dude, and he's like, all right,
fucking knee slapper.
Pull your pants down. And I'm laying with my legs hanging off, bush out, just fucking.
I thought he was about to pull his dick out. He got real comfortable.
Dude, just fucking laying there. And I just know, like, this guy knows it's time to, like, shine. And it's just, and I know this doctor is just, like, trying to find it. Like, and it's the worst experience.
He's like, no, move your clit so I can see your dick.
Because I'm just laying there, bush out, cold table, and I'm just like, please hurry up. And he puts the jelly on me and wands me, and he's like, no, you're good to go. Get out of here. And so I'm just wiping myself off, and I'm like, that guy just saw the smallest dick he's going to see today.
He told his wife about it.
He went home and told his wife about it.
He got a brand new bottle of wine open. It's like, I saw a child's penis on a grown man today.
On a 290-pound man today.
If I was your doctor, I'd have went home into my mirror and been like, all right, I am average.
It's not so bad.
No, what I like to do is do the little hip thrust and slap it against my thighs. That's my move.
Wait,
I can't do that.
I was gonna say, what is this?
Oh well,
I can't do that.
I guess I'm hanging a little more dong than you boys.
Claire's a lucky woman.
Get a slap on it.
Claire's a lucky woman.
Okay, there's another football question. I'll wait for that. If you could be the spokesman of one company, what would it be? You want to hear my answer first?
Premier Headlight Restoration LLC.
Fucking shout out.
Shout out, baby. Yeah, I'll take your.
For me, it's Honda.
Yeah,
but in my contract, it would say that I have to meet John Cena because he's the current spokesman.
Yeah,
he drives a Type R.
So I would have to meet John Cena, and then I would make all the commercials for Honda, and I would get I'd drive my Rowdy everywhere I go. Oh yeah, it's just nothing but dude. Both of my cars are Hondas.
All three of my cars are Hondas.
I think they're combined 35 years old with about 350,000 miles combined.
Look, there's no hiding the fact. I mean, Jake has known me long enough.
He has a micro penis.
I do now.
I'm a Honda fanboy. I'll drive Hondas until they put me in the dirt. Yeah, I think he stole mine. I think it'd be Honda. I would fanboy for Honda. I would sell out for Honda.
It's a cop out, but the NFL could that count?
Yeah, that could count.
Or again, I don't like.
They're going to pay very well. They're going to pay a lot more than we're going to get.
I'm trying to think of like another global fucking business. I would just want to be the spoke because then I would.
Would A&M count? Is A&M a business now? In the era of NIL.
That's a whole nother conversation for another day. What is happening in modern college athletics is I've said this for fucking years, and it drives me nuts that they still can't figure it out because it doesn't have to exist the way it does in like the transfer portal, all this bullshit.
So NFL.
No, actually, you know what? Fuck this. It's sitting right in front of my face. I want to be the fucking spokesman for Miller Lite.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me fucking Miller's Coors.
Yeah.
Perfect product.
I pegged you.
In real time it happens. Damn, dude. In real time it happens.
Every fucking time.
That's a lot more than mine, though. You made me feel better.
That's a lot lower than mine. God damn.
That's way down the pant than. That's way further down the pant than mine.
That's your kneecap.
I shook it for.
I see his. Like there's specks on his knee. I see it. Look, it's at the end of
I think that's a grease stain.
Oh no! Don't be modest now, you son of a
those stains
bitch.
have been there for a while. It's all this.
Don't be modest now.
Con men have hog.
Dude, I piss all over myself all day, every day. I sit there and I shook it, and then I kind of tuck it under, and it still just dribbles all over me. I think I gotta go to the doctor.
Speaking of tuck,
I get pissed all over me.
Do y'all remember the waistband tuck in school?
Yeah. Tuck it up.
Yeah, you just tuck it up.
Sticking up, talking to you. I think I've talked about this in junior high. I used to get like anxiety boners when the bus would drop me off. I'd get fully bricked up going to junior high. I don't know why. It's probably just hit puberty, but I'd get so fucking hard.
Ready to learn numbers.
And I won't say her name, but there was a girl on our bus with some tiggo bitties, and we did some speed bumps walking and going into school parking lot. And I'd just be
I'm not going to name any teachers, but definitely some teachers is like, okay.
Okay, no names, but Miss Dolworth. Maybe. Is that the teacher?
That's family member, bitch.
You married into that family?
No, it's just distant. Yeah, Trevin Doller's like a second cousin of mine.
Yeah, they make porn.
Well, we talked about teachers on this podcast before, and I was way off.
Yeah, I got groomed, dude. I've shared that story.
You got groomed by a teacher.
Definitely.
You may have been part of that crowd too.
Well, we had Dolworth together.
Oh yeah.
So you may have been part of that crowd.
I'd willingly, potentially. Yes.
Me too. Yeah. Eskimo Brothers. What's up, bro?
No, never Eskimo Brothers. But, never went that.
I didn't either. So what is it? If it's
no, I was just saying. The person in it was a weird situation in which, as many students partied with said teacher. I'm not grooming by any
means. Man, I bet it's the same teacher.
It is the same. We've established it's the same teacher.
God damn, she partied with everybody.
Yes, because one of the first. I was probably in the 8th grade and we went to a house and it was not Zach Feemster.
Davis, the big guy.
No,
Payne.
Zach Payne.
Oh,
and then. I think it was Feemster's cousin. He had black hair. I'm trying to there was maybe it was Zach Feemster, but I'm pretty sure Payne was there. There's a kind of that crowd, if you know what I mean. Hell, you might have been. It was a house party. But
I probably was there if Zach was there.
I was just telling a story recently. Mason and Zach Payne. You know, the street that dirt road.
Stevenson?
By the Oaks Fellowship.
Yeah,
Stevenson. Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew that Housing Edition existed until one time I was with Jeff Cates, and he was like, hey, we're going to go to Zach Payne's house. I was like, okay, cool. And it was senior year or whatever. And I was like, oh, we're going down this dirt road. This is just where we go.
And it just popped out right by his house.
Yeah, and it was and then he had the bedroom and where
that whole second floor was basically his.
It was like a loft.
Yeah.
Well, we went up there. And it was like I was never good friends with Zach Payne. Never had any issues with him. I knew he dated Casey for a long time or what have you, and Zach probably hung out with him a few times at Casey's parties or whatever at her parents' house. This is the first time I've ever really hung out with him. Decent friends with Mason at the time, but we went over there and it's just like, you just smoked a lot of fucking weed, and him and Mason and Jeff Cates were just playing guitar, and I was just sitting in the corner like a cuck, just watching all three of these great dudes just playing. Like, I was just smoking fucking joints over there. It's like watching fucking Mason and Zach do what they do with guitars, and Jeff's just as good. It's like, I don't know if they had a drum kit up there, but it was just like,
there's a drum kit.
Yeah, I was just like, holy fuck! Like, I'm just watching three really great musicians, and it was just this blimp in time where I was like, yeah, I was at Zach Payne's house. Like, it just
I spent a lot of time in that neighborhood too, because
I never knew that neighborhood existed.
My girlfriend,
it was a new addition at the time. Like, it was only a couple years old. They were one of the first houses.
My girlfriend at the time lived like 3 houses down from Zach Payne.
But that's like that whole area, though. I mean, it's just like the growth of everything down here. But it's like,
that's where I got my first warrant out for my arrest. Was all Stevenson Road
for
illegal dumping. Yeah, they fucking got some fucking old boomer got I was dumping pallets, like wooden pallets. That I'm pretty sure it was for a prank of like Brady, because we had like a prank war going at the time, and I was just gonna put pallets all around his car. And I had that old truck at the time, and I carried those pallets around for like a month in the bed of my truck. And I was like, fuck it. I just stopped on Stevenson, and I just started throwing them out. And some old guy drove by, obviously got my license plate down, and then it was registered in my dad's name because it was his truck at the time. And then I got a call from the sheriff's department. They're like, yeah, we got a report that y'all were doing some illegal dumping. Like, you can either go pick it up right now, or we'll put a warrant out for your arrest. And my dad was like,
yeah, let me go pick it up.
Let me go talk to my son about that. And, he basically told me, like, you better go fucking right now, or you're going to go to jail.
So when we were adolescent youth, probably 12, 13, the old Southwestern Bell building, right down the road from my mom's house. It was like my mom's house, Jamie's dad's rent house. I guess at the time he was buying, it was his house, but they were redoing it, which is the building that it is now, and they had all this shit. And there's Trevin Adelot's grandparents, the Muirheads, lived right beside this. The AT&T building was right across from us, and Trevor Adelot's house. And they have a bamboo thicket. It's right behind Ross and Automotive. Like, there's a legitimate bamboo thicket there. How the fuck there's a bamboo thicket in Texas?
There's one right around the corner of Waxahachie.
So when we were kids, we went in there and we started hatching it out. Like, we built this clubhouse inside this bamboo thicket, and we literally stolen like insulation from this. It was like in the trash or whatever. But then we'd put pretty great engineering for a bunch of 12 and 13-year-olds. It was me, Justin Anderson, Jamie, my brother Josh, Trevor. We'd go get this insulation, this foam insulation stuff, and then we'd peg it into, we'd cut the fucking bamboo, and then we'd like make walls with this stuff. And we literally made this badass fucking clubhouse. Well, the building right next to fucking Ross and Automotive had an electrical outlet on the outside of the building. So
You're still electricity.
Yeah, literally. So we had this electricity. We had like this little fire pit, and we literally took like one of these 13-inch TVs that we had, that me and Josh had. It was an old black and white TV, but we just thought it was
old CRT TV. Yeah.
So we would go out there. It was like 2 PM on like a fucking Wednesday in the middle of the summer. It's like, all right, well, we'd ride our bikes, and it's like, hey, let's go turn on WB, whatever it was.
33.
Yeah, or if it was like a Friday night, it might be 8:30, and like Cheaters was getting ready to come on or whatever. So anyway, we had this fucking electrical cord running out there, and Jamie's dad at the time was still chief of police, or assistant chief of police. Well, he was still on the police force. And it was always funny because, like, when he started up that green truck that he had, that dually.
Dude, I was going to say, that was both those brothers and their dad was my baseball coach.
Oh, yeah.
And I can still remember that green dually truck, that Chevy 4-door.
You would hear that motherfucker, like, from where the old police station was. Like, as soon as he would get off, we'd hear that motherfucker crank up. And that's like when we knew.
That was the bell to come home.
Yeah. That was like, hey, we got to beat the truck home, which, again, is a 30-second drive. Well, he came home, and we were sitting on the front porch, and he was fucking livid. God damn it, boys, what are y'all doing? What are you talking about? Where the fuck are y'all? Like, and he made us walk him over to the fucking bamboo thicket. And he's like, this motherfucker's trying to press charges on y'all for stealing electricity. It's like, wait, what?
That's a thing?
Yeah, we're like, what? He's like, unplug that shit. So he calls the guy. He's like, hey, I'm sorry, we've got it taken care of. The guy, like, but it was basically like we were going to get sued for fucking stealing a bunch of 12-year-olds.
I was like 17 years old with the potential warrant out for my arrest. I was scared shitless.
But it was one of those things where I'm also kind of proud of because it was like, this is pretty legit.
It's a dope clubhouse.
Hey, we got in trouble.
No, but like
look
Steve,
at what we
like,
did.
Steve's reaction was like, all right, like I'm
he like knuckles.
Respect.
Pretty sweet.
For what y'all are doing. It's like y'all aren't really like, and the business owner at the time, he was really understanding. It was like, oh, y'all are just a bunch of
Boys being boys.
yeah. It was like literally like, and then it was like, it led to a bigger conversation of where'd y'all get this insulation from?
Don't worry about it.
it was like, wait, how did y'all? Because we had a couch out there, like a love seat.
Love seat, yeah.
And it was just like shit we would find on the like people were throwing shit away, and we'd like find some way to
stuff kids just don't do today, dude.
We'd like get Razor scooters and like fucking like, all right, man, you all right, you push, and it's like, all right, well, fuck, it's sliding off. It's like we just engineered this fucking clubhouse out of nothing.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was dope. But yeah, we almost got fucking.
Shout out for near arrest.
Yeah,
I got arrested on my honeymoon.
I looked up his mugshot at work.
I'm gonna frame that picture too if I get it back.
Put it on a shirt, bro.
All right. Food related. What's your favorite gourd?
Pumpkin.
Pumpkin?
No, squash.
Squash.
Squash. Yeah, squash.
What about a legume?